I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coach to coach representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know no game play, that me not say it. If me never see no game, me no know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you are gonna love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
That Sports for the best authentic sportswear. You check Wilton Sports when you want the best authentic sportswear. Wilton Sports. Food change advertise fee. And for roll out the numbers. Remember, no easy laugh, no off.
Some sports were for take notes. Them full of dreams and hopes. Then why them come and sell rope? When there is only one, yeah, there is only one goat. And that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson, yeah, that's a Wilson sports. Yeah, ball boots, ball tops, ball shots, string yard, ball socks. Them kind of drip you quick for make your ex call back. Little quickness in my boots and ball out, me want that. My Nike ticky pretty and my Adidas all black. Dribble down you feel it, grip me feel me can't drop. Slide tackle all my own a team and know this not pop. Why? Because I'm buy the supper.
All right. Good evening, beautiful people out there. How are you doing on this wonderful Tuesday evening? Hope you're having a fantastic evening as we prepare for this massive one that we have tonight. Right? It's going to be a classic. It's going to be a really good one. I hope you will be able to stick and stay with us for the duration of this interview. All right. It is going to be very interesting and intriguing. And so looking forward to spending the time with you as we talk with a very special Jamaican senior national representative. You'd have seen the picture on the thumbnail. But before we get into that, as usual, I want to say welcome to the platform. If this is your first time, it is so good that you have chosen to join us, to watch, to view, to look at what we do here at I Am Sure Sports. We ask you to hit the like button for this video, right? Hit the like button, subscribe, and share the content content with someone else. Go ahead and do that right now. This is what I do. I go into my phone log and I find 5 persons that I think, they probably like sport and they don't know about this channel. And I say, you know what? Let me send it to them, hoping that they will watch it and find it interesting. So go ahead and do that. Again, grateful that we're alive today, that we are in good health, and we are in our right frame of minds. And that is because of the goodness of the Most High God. Also, welcome to those of you who are here early to Yakin Bowser Guzman. All right, not the real Bowser. He says, Nana, AK Head of State. Also, Brownman Security. Good son, good to have you. Donovan McGrowder, 1738. Shelly D. Atkinson, who celebrated her birthday recently. Dre Any Weather Sports was a correspondent in Jamaica who is in all kind of turmoil in the football industry at this time. He says that channel is in Palm Beach, Florida. Big up yourself, Dre Any Weather Sports. This evening we have, like I said, a very toughy Rudy. Welcome to the platform. We have a very, very special guest that I'm looking forward to having a very, very interesting conversation with, right? So you know him as Damion Lowe, all right? Before I bring him on screen, let me just give you a little bit of background, and so that if I'm wrong on any of these things, he will gladly correct me, all right? So Damion Lowe, center back, of course, plays for the Jamaica senior national men's team at present, and also he is a player with the Philadelphia Union. All right, so that's his club presently. His shirt number is number 17. Preferred foot, of course, is his right foot. 30 years old. Primary position is a center back, but I know some of you have some other places that you want him to play on the field. His present market value is £650. Lots of money, that is. All right. So had some good stats this season, though I was hoping that his team would have defeated Cincinnati and probably, just move on. That didn't happen. All right. He has also played for Inter Miami, Al Etihad, Alexandria. He played for them. He played for Phoenix Rising FC. He played for Start. He played for the Tampa Bay Rowdies, Seattle Sounders, Minnesota United, Tacoma Defiance, and and he also was at the Seattle Sounders FC Reserves and Reading United AC. Started playing for Jamaica. He made his debut in 2016. He has played 56 games, and I believe he has 3 goals so far. I could be wrong. He also played under 20 for Jamaica. He has some trophies at the club level under his belt. He won the Carolina Challenge Cup in 2022 with Inter Miami. He also won an MLS title with Seattle Sounders FC in 2016. He also won a U.S. Open Cup in 2014, and he has a CONCACAF Nations League that he's about to win, and a Copa America. I know that I probably leaving out some very important stats and detail, but he's also the CEO of the Monarch Foundation, and he's going to tell us about that at some point during this show. Mr. Lowe, welcome.
General, respect. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, a pleasure having you, and good evening to you and the family. Hope you're doing well and preparing for the festive season.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, You can't have too much fun because it's a short off season. So we'll give God thanks so we can, spend some time with the family and friends and kind of de-stress a little bit, take your mind off the job and, just relax.
Yeah. It must be. Is it difficult because you have family in Jamaica and in the States that you have to probably spend some time with those in Jamaica, sometimes in the States, or everybody just come together and are all in one place? How does it work?
We try to balance it, Sometimes I'm in Jamaica, sometimes I'm in the US. We try to balance it, but challenging at times, but we'll make it work, We make it work. No, not too much to it. Family is everything, so we try to compromise and make things happen.
Wonderful. All right, people, please, before the Harborview fan base attack the stream and said I didn't mention Harborview, he did play for Harborview. All right, so I think I left out that little bit of detail. But, yeah, man, I mean, this is a different platform. I know that you have done interviews on other platforms, but for those who probably, predominantly watch this platform, why don't you begin by just telling them a little bit about who is Damion Lowe? Then some know you as Chulup, some know you as Nana as head of state, some just know Damion Lowe, the Jamaican international. Tell them a little bit about you and your upbringing.
My name is Damian Lowe. I'm from East Kingston, Rockfort. Attended Vast Preparatory. Went on to Camperdown, represented Harborview Football Club all the way up to U21s. Went overseas on a scholarship to attend University of Hartford. Got drafted to Seattle Sounders in 2014. Humble youth from the inner city. Never really getting a goal spoon as a lot of people think. A lot of doors, were open for me due to the fact of my family history and everything, from a footballing family, big family. Everybody know that my father, Nandi, represented Jamaica, played all over the world. Also had a bigger uncle also, Taffy, or Orlando, who know him as Taffy. Really good player. Also played for Harborview also, but just never made that jump. My grandfather, everybody know him as Taya. Vigilant, hard nose, push you to the limit type of guy. Will come to
Yeah.
a game and leave from being a supporter to a coach. Played in Pepsi at our U14, Manning Cup,
Played
Coles,
calls,
All
nice.
Ireland. Yeah, left.
Oh.
I didn't play my last year of Manning Cup. I went to university.
Tell us about, because I want you to slow down, because these things are very important for me, because we live in a culture now where a lot of persons are encouraged to stay in school just to win a cup. But I spoke to Romario recently, and he spoke about leaving Jamaica and going to university instead of playing his last year. So just tell us about that phase of your life, playing schoolboy football and making
Yeah.
that big jump from schoolboy football to taking up a scholarship to college. For a youngster now who is in school, probably your age, and thinking about just repeating or going to upper six to play
Yeah.
a next season.
Well, times have changed, because when I was playing in Jamaica, you'd have to be an elite player to play in the Premier League, or at least under 21s.
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from the players now. But you see more players who play high school, schoolboy football are playing in the Premier League or get the opportunity to play in the Premier League. Also, it was very much harder to transition from straight out of high school to pros. You'd have to go college or somebody put up on a trial. Hopefully you
Yeah.
get picked. But it was mostly the route to college. You see the Dane Richards do it. You see the Darren Mattox do it. You see myself, Romario Williams, Omar Holness, a lot of players, we can call that did it, went to the college system in order to go pro. Nowadays, no, it's different. A player can leave straight out of high school, sign a USL deal. When I was playing, there weren't many USL championship teams. It was either you play MLS, if you don't play in the first team, you get they'll create a reserve league that you can get minutes. If you're injured, you play in the reserve league until you come back to full fitness. You join by the
Okay.
first team. Yeah, so it was probably like 6 or 7 or 10 the most in the USL, but USL wasn't the second tier league. So it used to be MLS. Then you had NASL,
Right.
and then you had USL.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it was very difficult to get out when I was playing in Jamaica at the time and in high school. But when I was leaving, it was very difficult for me because obviously I had a good team in Camperdown, but at the same time, when I spoke to my mentors and, big up Gada, him really guide me and show me the way, and say, listen, Damian, compare your talent to high school football. If you stay one more year, you're wasting a year. Whilst you can go overseas and play play against elite players in America, youth elites in America, showcase the talent, and you can probably get drafted and go pro. And I say, well, to be honest, right, him right, you know. Why not take that chance? I rather take that chance in a different environment, get an opportunity to go overseas and play rather than stay in the Manning Cup. Yeah, because if you look at it, now as I say, I thought don't put nobody or whatever, but yeah, you win a Manning Cup and then what?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of players, they stay, them get the opportunity to go, but because they want to win a Manning Cup, then what? 90% of the players that win a Manning Cup or name call up big in a Manning Cup, then they didn't make it to the pros.
Yeah.
If me I go be real and if you look at statistics,
Yeah.
you know, and if you look at players who played in Manning Cup, from when me start play for Jamaica till now, if you look at the players in that star at Manning Cup till now, it's probably like, and I wasn't a big star in Manning Cup, but I had credibility. But if you look at it, it's
Yes.
only like who's playing for the national team now? Probably like 3 man that play Manning Cup. And
You know
like,
what is funny? A lot of the persons who actually are in the national team who played in Manning Cup or the Costa Cup actually didn't play their final year. Like Romario
exactly.
didn't play he didn't play
Yeah,
his
so
final year either. I think Blakey did between Clarendon
yeah,
and Gilmore, could have played again.
again more, yeah.
Yeah, didn't play again. I think Alvas could have played.
Alvas also, yeah,
Could have played.
Alvas.
Yeah, yeah. So a lot of the players could have played.
Actually, Romario beat me in a Walker Cup semi-final because me 1 year older than Romario. So
Yeah,
the year when
yeah,
me leave,
yeah.
him play, beat me, and then him leave.
Okay, so he played for So when Casey
Him-
played Camperdown,
yeah, me leave that season there.
and then he
So
stayed.
yeah, him stay, play, and then leave. You know, yeah,
So how come you weren't? Because it wasn't that during that time the under-17 team went to the World Cup. How come you
No,
weren't?
no, my 1 year, my born me. So me have to born after. So that
Wow.
me born at the middle, so it kind of mashed me up, you know, because everybody then inquire about it and thing, and you know, and back then like, me never really get called up for the under 15 because me did injury prone at the time. I played striker, me did injury prone, you know.
Right, because when you
I
were
had
playing
a lot
Coke
of
and Pepsi,
injuries.
you were playing striker.
Yeah, I was no, all right. To be
Or
honest, I
CDM. You
play
said you were playing CDM. Anyway, you tell the story. I listen.
in a Pepsi. In a Pepsi, me did I play CDM, and then the coach say, go one of the players me get suspended or expelled or something, and he must say, boy, your father do it. So why you not do it? And
Yeah.
you're the only utility player we have just go and go play. Somebody finish the season at centre back. But throughout my high school career, me either play striker or centre mid. I never really play, not even in a Manning Cup, we play centre back that much.
Okay. You said that the Camperdown team was a good team. Who were some of the other um players at
Um,
Camperdown with you that like standout players? Maybe they didn't make it.
Ricardo Oldham,
Yes,
Arnett Garden.
he's still playing for Arnett. Yes,
Yeah, big baller.
he's
We
at
have
Dunby Golden now, I think.
Dumbo, yeah,
Yeah.
Ramon Wait. That baby that Ricardo Gardner's cousin. Ramon Wait, but him did do more tracks, but him a big baller to him play striker.
Okay.
Yeah, they have when him did older than me, but when we did come in at the team, me that train with them and thing at the time. They have Joel, that a Romario brother.
Okay. Joel Williams,
Yeah,
right? He said
yeah,
that.
them
Yeah,
man
yeah.
they
You
have
did talk about him.
big baller.
Yeah, you
Like
did say that his
them
brother
man their
was.
hands down
Yeah.
like me they have a joke. Them man they are one of the best baller them we see in high school football. You know, and
Okay.
in a club football at Jamaica too. But yeah, but once we go Harbour View now, we did just all over the place positionally. We just that build myself, you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you played striker. You have played CDM. You have played centre back. I mean,
Yeah.
when you went to college, in what position did you go there to play?
Centre back.
So how come?
Because when we did I leave, so when back chat now, when we did there was a scout that came from Serbia that came to a showcase out of Harbourview, right? And we play centre back first, and then we go play striker, and then we play centre mid in the same game. And then after the the guy come to me and say, yo, I like you. Why? We need to go up on the flight. Like, no.
Oh,
So, but my father was there, and my father didn't like the rush thing. You understand? We have a meeting with Clyde and everybody. Everybody said, okay, we're going to
because
carry him
you're
to
at
Serbia. And,
Harborview, not just your school, but you're at
yeah,
Harborview this time.
Harborview, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So, and then, so talk and thing, and I say, well, Damian, you're not a centre back. You're a centre mid. I
Yeah,
want
that's
you to
what the
play centre mid.
Serbian scout said
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. He must say, yo, we're taking you to play centre mid. And they must say, we'll explain everything, like you're gonna have a host family, blah blah blah, this and that. If one of your parents want to come, yada yada yada. But like, then this who this now? Boa, Andrew Hines.
Yes.
The man they are defender, the man
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are
Oh,
really. Yeah.
yeah.
I say, yo, Damian, listen to me. You're a centre back. Centre back
Yeah.
more you play. Because if you play forward, play centre mid, you're all over the place, a team not gonna really. You have to perfect one position. You have to be good at one position. Just focus on centre back. So now when I go overseas now to college, I say, all right, listen, centre back it there, So just take your mind off of everything else. But if you get called upon for play anywhere else, me will help out. But centre back.
Yeah. So you went to Hartford University, right?
Yeah.
You did 4 years. You completed the studies in what were you?
3 years.
3
Junior.
years.
Yeah.
Okay. And because you got drafted in your third year.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. So when did you complete your degree?
Like in I'm gonna go now 2017, 18. We did get 2018. We did get a little scare. So we did out for a while. So we just jump back into
Use
it.
that to do. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us about those 3 years at Hartford. What was it like? What was this first? What was the step? Because, like I said, when I spoke to Romario, he said that the levels was so different, such a higher level in college, and he was playing in Division 1. I believe he was. What was it like?
D1.
D1, right?
Yeah. So
what was
D1
it like for you? Yeah.
It was good, to be honest, because when me go, you did already have Ron Roy, top prospect out of Jamaica. Ron Roy, KC, man.
Yes.
And Jazzy's, man. In the left from one side and now street to the next. You have Javani Sims there. You have Romario Jones at up man playing a World Cup U17. You did have
at the same school?
Yeah, Nika Scollins, JC, man. And then you have Jamie Hyde. So it's like 6 of us. I go to the same school, so it was easy. And then Hartford, Hartford have a big Jamaican community.
Population, yeah.
And so it did easy, and my auntie they live on the road. Rowan family, them live on the road. They have a catering company, so we never shot at nothing. Like it's like we they are Jamaica same way, but we just step on a little campus with Americans. Yeah. And the funny thing is, all the workers were Jamaican. So it even like good for week. We get free food, we get free ride to the mall, everything. Everybody take care of us. So settling in wasn't the issue. I was just a cool now because Northeast, the Northeast weather, New England weather, no joke. New England weather come like a Norway, me there. But and Tom Porches, I go to him as the coach. I'm tell him, say, listen, coach, me come here for school still, but when I really come here for school, more help me for go pro. I come here, I win the championship and everything, but more help me for go pro. I go do my schoolwork and everything, cause I made for my body, but more help me for go pro. And he said, okay, Damian, thank you for being honest with me and everything. Me work on it. And we go 3 championship, we lose all 3 back to back, unfortunately, so.
Were you defeated by a team that had other Jamaicans playing on it?
Oh, we and UConn always go at it because UConn is University of Connecticut, that's the state, but Hartford is the city. You see? So, and the capital and everything. It's a big rivalry and them always go at it and stuff. But we never really lose to the Jamaican.
Of those 3 seasons there, which one was your best season? And what was it like entering into the draft?
To be honest, like my last year, it became so easy. We went unbeaten like 20, 30 at games, unbeaten. End up on losing at the finals. At least, I like Kadim Dakers. Him go University of Baltimore, Maryland. Them beat win at the finals. He was American Jamaican, Kadim.
Okay.
Left winger, yeah. But going into the draft, like, Hartford, not a big university, have good history, but it's not a big
Yes.
name school like the Marylands, the UConns. I had
Right, right.
opportunity. I could have went to any of those schools if I wanted. I had the grades, I had the talent.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, why did you choose
Choose
that?
there.
Is it because is it because so many Jamaicans were there? Is it because of the Jamaican population, or you felt like it would have given you the best opportunity?
Yes, the best opportunity because all these schools are big name schools. Them a look on the US prospect them. Them already have them people and them a look on. So me I say if me can go on small school, redeem back up everything and put back the school on the map. Once them say Hartford do well, them I say, yo, who them play here? All right, boom, boom,
Right,
boom.
right.
Damian Lowe, Javani Sims, Jamie Hyde. So, and also, to be honest, I was so determined back then and so focused. I marketed myself. Me used to have one like a Samsung phone. Me used to tape it up on the fence. And like after training on the evening, me record myself and me used to upload my video them on YouTube. Me used to record
Yeah,
myself at train and me had the extra work on them thing there. So that end up now my agent at the time, Damani,
yeah. Them on
get
the
me
rock.
into
Yeah.
get me into the
Combines.
no, Reading United AC.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that's an
Okay.
affiliation with Philadelphia Union. And
Oh, interesting.
at the time, you had Brendan Burke, that was the coach, which is now he was the Philadelphia Union assistant coach and now I'm a coach Hartford. But Hartford FC in a USL.
In USL, yes,
He
yes.
made a coach Romario them switchbacks. Right? Them
Come,
on the
yeah.
love Jamaican. So
Oh
and then
yes.
me that but
Okay,
because me
okay.
that play, so you'd have
Yeah.
the first team Reading and then you have your Reading Super 20. I was young. So me that play the two of them. Matching in the morning, matching in the evening. Or match today, match
Whoa.
tomorrow. So
And
Jim
and
Curtin,
while you're doing school,
yeah, me I do school and me I play for Jamaica at the same time.
hold on,
So
man. You playing for Jamaica under 20?
yeah.
Right, 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 right.
So
Oh,
me in a college I travel and I go Mexico and then place I play World Cup qualifiers and them thing there. I do school work while me there. And plus I travel for play club and them thing there. So the funny thing is that Jim Curtin now, who is my coach
Who
now,
love Jamaicans as well.
yeah, and he's my head coach now, was the U20 coach for Reading at the time. Him did just retire
Oh. Right, because Reading is connected to
to Philadelphia. It's a feeder
yeah,
program,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
Reading
yeah.
now,
Making I
Reading,
know it makes sense.
yeah, so Reading is like the best development team in the whole of America. Like, you hear about the IMG them, yeah, but Reading, when you look on the MLS draft, we start in 11, the whole 11 now we are first round pick. Like the
Whoa,
whole 20 how we get drafted. You
whoa.
understand? You have the Ben Sweat, them, the Steve Newman, them, you have the Alex Bono, them, you can name it. Like, hands down. Deshaun Brown, myself, Wally, I think Corey Bennett played for them too.
Corey Bennett, yeah. Deshaun.
Yeah.
I feel like Romario
Deshaun,
mentioned Deshaun Brown from Steph
yeah,
when he.
yeah, me
Yeah.
and Deshaun they play for Reading at the time. Deshaun get
Oh,
drafted number 8 in 2013 overall. Me get drafted number 8, 2014 overall.
14. Yes, yes, yes.
You know. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that did kind of help me. But when we did find out, me I get into the draft, it was a push, because when you're a GA, all right. So how the draft work, you can't enter unless you're a senior, unless you do a 4 year. The only way you enter the draft,
Yes.
unless you're getting a generation and leaders contract or a homegrown contract,
Oh.
you can't enter the draft unless you're a
So you have to
senior.
complete it, and you only did 3 years. So how did
Yeah.
you enter the draft, having just done
Okay.
just? I see
Because
somebody saying that they want you to rotate your phone so it can be so it can be
rotate.
yeah. I see we can
It's
flip it.
upside down, no?
I think you need to flip it like this. So you need to take the thing
Yeah,
inside.
this side.
What's the name
Oh,
again?
yeah.
Auto
Hold on.
rotate. Is the
Yeah, let
iPhone
me.
you have now? I don't think it's auto rotate on the iPhone. There you go. Yeah. You probably
Yeah.
have to catch
Disrespect
me.
my phone, so not true, Android.
No, I have Android. That's why I know that is the
Yeah.
iPhone and all, so.
Yeah. So basically,
Yeah.
which probably did there. Yeah. So when you leave now and enter as a 3 year person, a club has to say, okay, we're gonna invest in this player's future.
Oh.
So we will, sign him and boom, so they have to basically petition for you. And then Adidas, they have to tell Adidas, and Adidas will also. So when you leave before, Adidas set up a trust fund for you account where you can fall back on that money to finish your education, because them make you come out of school before your 4
Interesting.
year.
That still happen now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never
Yeah, so
heard
I
that
think
before.
players
Very
get generation Adidas now. Still, see me.
okay.
So someone
Okay, so
like me,
which
Romario,
yeah.
Matux, Deshaun was generation Adidas player.
Right, so
Romario
that is why,
was.
like Romario said, he went back and completed his degree
Yeah.
a couple, and the same thing you did because you
Yeah.
had that money. That yeah. All right, okay, all right, not a problem. So, which club petitioned for you? Which club requested that you enter the draft? Because you said a club had to do that.
Yeah. Philadelphia Union.
This life is full circle. When I hear this, I say,
Right?
this is so full circle.
But I hear the drama in this now. So like obviously when me go, there's a combine now, right? Me signed my contract from like November, December. So basically, I just go to combine for see who I gonna pick me. Like you gotta combine. I play like 10 minutes, 20 minutes every game. I never really everybody know me. And I never ever meet with Philadelphia Union because they already knew me. I meet with Salt Lake, Andy Williams at the time when him did it. I meet with Colorado, meet with Columbus crew, Kelly Porter. If you come.
Yeah.
Not Caleb, lie. What name? The coach now of the US. Berhalter, Greg.
Okay.
Greg Berhalter, the man that said,
and Robin Fraser was at Colorado at that time?
He probably was a player at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So who did they at Colorado? Nobody. So I not even did meet with Seattle. Did I meet with Seattle? I don't remember. Yeah, someone did it, Florida I'd keep only for Jamaica and did it. So we just sit there for the combine.
And you only play 10 minutes at the combine?
Like 3 games, I play like 10 minutes. The first game I play like first half. The second game I play like 10 minutes. And then the last game, I sit up on the bench and the coach say, yo, just play 15 minutes and right back.
Oh.
Because everybody else now on a contract. Me have my contract. The players have their contract.
Okay, because if you had said it, because how this draft works, you're in your third year. If you did not, like whatever the draft never worked, could you have gone back to college?
No, I already have it now. It go work out for me.
Oh,
because I already have a contract.
Yeah. Okay.
So basically, you don't sign with a club, you sign with the MLS, The MLS owns every player in the league.
Right. So you had an MLS. Oh, you had an
MLS contract.
Yeah,
so you're just waiting to see who I gonna allocate that contract, which team.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So we'd fly, boom, all of the players them went, like the GA, them and all of them players, they fly out, boom. Philly fit the combine. The MLS draft was in Philly. So just Philly
I think that you wanted to go to Philly.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I knew.
Yeah.
You see me? That's the only thing I knew. So when me there the draft and thing, I will get hotel room and thing and blah 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 and and draft day come now, me and Blake there and me I say, yo Blake, you are go number one, and Blake I say no, you are go number one. I say, you are go number one. Because Philly had the number 1 pick and I think the number 6 pick. So boom, Philly take Blakey number 1. I say yes. Andre Lewis was there at the time. Andre Lewis are the only Caribbean player to get drafted straight out of high school.
Yeah.
LA get drafted number 6. Vancouver select LA number 6.
Oh, so Philly did not. Philly did
have 6. Them trade down because them thinking, oh, Damian, sure, like nobody know him. Yada yada. Them trade down. Get money, because when you trade down, trade up, whatever, you get like 250,000. It's like a transfer.
Okay. So they're hoping to get you for their second pick.
Yeah, at number 10.
Oh.
So
yeah.
So me now comes to woman. What did they say, man? Be a man name a call and thing, and then here with the number 8 pick out of University of Hartford, I said, Jesus Christ. Seattle Sounders, me know of Seattle Sounders, super club, big club. One of the
yeah, that time probably, Seattle were on fire. Yeah.
Probably the biggest club I've played for.
Yeah? Whoa.
Yeah. And But there's this thing now. There's a Caribbean coach on the team, Ezra Hendrickson from St. Vincent, right?
At the Seattle staff.
I'd see at the staff, first team staff. So him saying, "You mad? Me can't left him. Boom, select me." So there's an article that went out that Jim is saying, "Yo, Jim said I felt like my son got kidnapped because they were so sure."
Ross at Philadelphia, thinking they're going to come to Philadelphia. Yeah.
And like they must show like the audio that they must say, "Oh, this better not be Damian. This better not be Damian. If this is Damian, oh my goodness." And then boom, Seattle select me. And like leaving from one extreme to the next, cause you leave from the northeast to the northwest.
Yes, yeah.
It's different. Sorry, it's different. So, but my experiences in Seattle, phenomenal.
Yeah, because you won the US Open, and you
Western
won
Conference, Supporter Shield, Cascadia Cup,
and MLS. You won the MLS in Seattle.
And MLS. So I'm winning 4 cup: MLS Cup, Open Cup, Supporter Shield, Cascadia Cup.
Yeah. Somebody's asking if Akil Barrett, what position was he drafted?
Akil didn't in my draft class. Akil never in my draft class.
Okay. So I think he was asking. I think Akil was in it.
Maybe Akil didn't in my draft class. I don't remember.
Yeah. So Seattle, I mean, I know the MLS, and this is part of the thing with the MLS. You're really owned not by the club, by the MLS.
Yeah.
I mean, you're having success at Seattle. It is after the 2016. I mean, during that time, then you're playing really good. That you got even called to the national team for the first time, because that's where you made your debut, right?
Yeah.
So why did you leave Seattle?
All right. So in Seattle, to be honest, like I got a really bad injury, like career-ending injury.
Oh.
I tear my hip labrum, like I tear the labrum off of my hip, basically. Nothing left in my hip.
Oh.
Tear off bad.
That's
really
in a
bad.
game. I mean, I don't want to bring up bad memory.
All right. No, man, me over that, man. Because me a play now, you not even know. If I tell people say I had that injury, they wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So like the 2 days before a game, cause you train and then you travel and then play, or you go to the next training ground, play opponent training ground, train. So we don't go Montreal day before or 2 days before. So me intercept a ball, dribble, and the brother pull me back, but me I go forward. He pull me back, I'm going to split. Tear me.
Jeez.
Yeah, so when I end up I train the next day thinking, it's maybe just a little stretch, a little strain, get it worse. So I do a MRI, they never see nothing on the MRI that much. So I end up and go Colorado for consultation at this place called there's a Dr. Philippon up in Vail, Colorado, the mountains. Stedman Clinic. Like Owen, Kaka, them, the whole of them people that go there to do them surgeries. Beckham. So I go for consultation, we say like, okay, wow, make them do more research, blah, blah, blah. So my father did end up come with me. And literally, as I do the x-ray, and I do the MRI, the man say, yo, you can't leave. We have to do the surgery today. You have to do surgery today. Not tomorrow, today. I say, wait. And my father and I like the surgery thing. My father said, no. But the man show my father everything. I said, brother, have you ever seen like ground beef or like mince chicken?
Yeah.
Something on my hip, look. Nothing in the left.
Oh, wow.
So I have to do a hip reconstruction. So them cut piece of my IT band and like, you fool the muscle, put it in back to make it feel like it's like the cartilage and the muscle is there. So them do that shave down piece of bone and them do them thing. Fix me up back. I never even have to go back because they did such a good job.
What year was this? 2017?
No, 2015. 2015, yeah.
No, man, because 2016 you won the MLS.
Yeah, that's when I come back, man. When I come back from injury.
So hold on. Wow.
Yeah, right, so I come back from injury. So I did forgot England.
Yeah.
So after my injury, like the end when I recovered the 2015, like I out for a year, So the 2016, I did supposed to go England for loan. It never worked out because of the work permit thing.
Yes. Which club?
So Seattle have a partnership with, or them have ownership with I can't remember one team over there. I can't remember who.
Okay.
And then it never worked out, so me up and if I go Norway upon loan. just to get my confidence, because I did afraid to play again, you know. Like, I couldn't even run fast, no nothing, like, I did so afraid. So I did go Songdal, you know, now we remember, and it never worked out again. And then I end up and stay and thing and get my confidence, play some reserve game, play some USL games and thing, and they have an option here. But at the time, Seattle was such a powerhouse. The man them buy B ball. When we get injured, the man them buy a next centre back. Man them, you know, Clint Dempsey, Obafemi Martins, everybody. I never dare get back in another team there.
Okay.
So I just say, listen, you know, let's just part ways, because at the time I'm 23, 22, turning 23. Like, I need minutes. You know, I need minutes. And I just tell them let's part ways. So I saw me go up on loan now. We did end up go up on loan during at the mid to the end part of the 26 season to Minnesota United. You know, nominated young player of the year. So I just take off now from this. So I get called up.
You're right. You're the young player of the year.
For Minnesota. But for the league,
I got nominated.
Yeah, but for the league, no, the African brother, you know, the African brother beat him by like 6 or 7 points. Okay. It was like a voting thing. You go in and you say, fan the vote, whatever.
And that is the area also. It is. I mean, I like sometimes people don't know. I always tell people that sometimes all of us are guilty of this. That we don't know the story, because this is when you got called to Jamaica was after your recovery from this major surgery. What was that like? No, like coming back from surgery, doing so well that you got called up to your first. What was that experience like? Like the first time you got called up, like what did you say to your father? Who was not because here's why I'm asking that, because sometimes people believe it's like because your father played national football, why you get your father a baller, but you worked your way to this place. So how did that? And when you call your father, like he heard that his son was called up for the first time.
I never ever called my father, to be honest. Like my father is somebody is different. You see me, the man didn't really like get excited over a lot of things. But when he does get excited, you can see it, you see me? Like he's very proud of me, even the recent game and thing, him called me and I said, boy, my son, me at Jamaica, me can't walk in peace. Everywhere me go, me head of stay, me and Nana, and you can see him really happy, and get excited. And even what they like, mama fly down to Jamaica, he must say, yo, me go, we Portland in some bush. And someone I say, yo, no sir. Your son a big baller. Like he must say, yo, no sir, come here, you play World Cup under me. But I'm gonna find out also, I'm gonna get called up. Me feel so I'm gonna get called up for Jamaica. I deserve it, but it's by default. Because at the time, the man them with the day night never want to play for Jamaica for no money. The man them said them now come, man.
That was 2016.
After the 2015 Gold Cup.
Because
Copa America.
That Gold Cup, I think they had a strike.
Yeah, before the Copa and the Gold Cup. Yeah. The big man them said them nah come. You understand? So me tell myself, say, from when you want to call up, I'ma tell myself, say, Father God, it's any day me step on this field or step in a Jamaica football team, me not ever, unless me retire or me can't go no more. Me not look back, full steam ahead, man. And the rest is history. Yeah.
So that was it. You remember your first game, and what was the experience like for you?
First game, I tell you, like we go down a Guyana, and first game, man, as always, I was too love we under, man. And
against Guyana. You know who played centre back?
That game we had a makeshift team because at the time we play left center, we play third back. Me, Dikai, and
Ladiel Richie?
No man, I didn't never play Jamaica them time there. Me, Dikai, and either Aka play centre. No, Aka. Yeah. Aka play centre back or Frano, Sean Francis, or somebody.
Yeah.
Went up and down two love and thing, and a man like Alan Atimi talk about Dino Williams.
Somebody said
like, Stebe them, man like from Mobile United, man like me I tell you say the OG them, you understand? So
Turkle was there too.
Turkle man, I think. See me? So yeah, but me call Dino Williams and Alan Atini, you must know them, and they had like fire them time there.
Yeah, come up here, United hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and yeah, so we don't tool up and thing, and we just make it work. We go in the locker room and tap and say, yo, I'm two now. You know, see we back. We done against the wall already and thing, and we don't know where fight the fight. Them man I can't beat we. And we just switch the formation and thing and just say, yo, we see the field bad, we could go direct. Just dump the ball in the corner to Turkleman and Alan Ati. You know, one them man there not you. You see me and them time them man them fit and fast. Prime time. Yeah, man. I went up and score, draw the match 2-2 and then went up and win 4-2. The match go extra time, I was score 2 more. We had missed all penalty. We down 2-1. 80 something minutes and miss penalty. And still come back, come score.
Who missed the penalty? You remember who missed the penalty?
Frano miss it. But Frano is a man, him the miss penalty, but we don't know that day I just saw the game for go. You understand?
Yeah, because he was playing at Colorado at that time.
No, San Jose.
San Jose, yeah. So that was your first game, and Coach Whitmore was your coach and thing.
Yeah. It was Coach Whitmore. The time that Andre was the physical trainer. You must know from them time, they are a long time.
Yeah.
You see me?
And so since that time, you mean you have been a staple in the team, except when you probably have injury or anything. But since that time, like you promised yourself that you would not.
Jamaica.
Yeah? You have not like been dropped from that time.
No, one time Tapa dropped me.
But
it wasn't that job.
You misbehaved.
The team. No man, the team announced and thing, and I said, I see my name. I said, what? This after my score 2, you know, I'm score against Honduras, you know, like the next month or a couple weeks. I see my name. I said, what? So I call him and say, Coach, what go on? He laugh and say, no why you call, man. But he must say, yo, listen, I already know you. I need to look at other players. So,
okay.
If you continue to play, who else, suppose you get injured or you can't make a match, who else are going to replace you or going to play? And them time the Bim that Jermaine Taylor just come off an injury, so him just come back in our team, and then Laddie just come in our team at the time as a young youth at, and who else? You have Vanzi them, you have Oli Paman, you see me? So I must say we need to see what
look
going
at some
on.
other players.
So I must say, all right, but that was the only match. But other than that,
you have been a staple in the team from that time.
Yeah, but I start every game. I think I start 50 consecutive games, and then when we did out for a year, prior to the 50 consecutive, every time I did, I start, you know?
Yeah.
So, but me did out for a year because of some health issues and things.
So you're right, you missed some games during that time.
Yeah.
And then recently you played a game that you did not start. Which one of the games?
Which game that again?
Yeah, man, we play a game in the nation. Oh, jeez. Which one of the games, man?
Canada and 2 game, man.
Yeah, man, when you had the flu. Was it
and then, the Canada and the St. Kitts.
Grenada. Yeah.
And then against Tapa, I never started in one Ecuador game. And it wasn't a FIFA date.
It was a friendly game. Yeah.
I never start one game at Mobile will play against
Antigua.
Yeah, Antigua. When we already killed them at them yard, and then we Tapa say, yo, all right, give them a local man them at T side. Yeah, so 4 games from I know myself, I play for Jamaica, I never start, you know. I may have how much cap now, I not even know.
I think it's 56. Or is it more than that? You pass it? Huh?
Yeah, I pass 56 because before Gold Cup, I did reach 50.
Right. And so after the Gold Cup, that's before the Gold Cup?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So is 56, is around 62? No, I think it's around 62. I think they have the stats out there. But I think it's around
my father have 65 or 64. I actually own him.
You're supposed to pass it after the Nations League, you know. Semi-finals and finals. Yeah. But so you went to because we're at Minnesota when you got called. So after Minnesota, how did your club career progress after that?
Boy, to be honest, it take off. I swear, like, you know, sometimes I'm saying, a player you can't know how good a player is until him get the opportunity. You understand? And like him can't gain experience. Because enough time my coach I said, but him can't go up on the field because him not experience. But how am I gonna get experience if him not play?
Yeah.
So that 20, I think I played like 17 to 20 games that season. My confidence boost. I start get better with certain things, like my gameplay, everything just like good, you know, and then I start get called for the national team, and it helped me whereby me renew my contract with Adidas, me end up get called
But
for one.
you were on loan at Minnesota, so at the end of the
Yeah.
season, right?
We go back to Seattle and
yeah.
we finish the season with them, and then we part ways.
Okay.
So I end up at Tampa.
The Rowdies. Tampa.
Yeah, because I end up at Tampa is that they were going to enter the MLS. They had the bid.
Oh, right. They were going. Right.
Yeah, so then they signed me, Joe Cole, Marcel Schaefer from Wolfsburg, this guy called Martin Vingard. He played for Copenhagen, like a base top man.
But they didn't end up in
No, because we had one owner. You know, every MLS team have majority, like 3, 4, 5 owners. We had one owner, billionaire, and he showed them because we already had our own stadium. You know, while we already have a stadium, we already have a fan base. Everything, waterfront, him set up, him say, yo, listen, we don't want a government funded stadium, we don't want a taxpayer stadium. I pay for this myself. Right? This is the first time this gonna happen. And them give a bid to Sacramento instead, saying that, because it's a tri-state thing, but we're saying California have a lot of teams too. Whoa. You understand? So it ended up that now him never get it. Whoa. And then Sacramento end up pull out.
Oh, whoa.
You see that now, so it's like it's so unfair. So we just stay like after me did there from January till about August, and then we just leave because I never plan for play USL. If you not go play MLS, I not go play USL. So me end up and go start in Norway.
Yeah, and but that was a short. I think that is less than a year.
In Tampa?
In Norway.
No, man, I stayed 3.5 years. Just
3 years.
3.5 years.
What was that like, just being in Europe now and playing in that league? I mean, talk to us about that experience. I mean, because that is, like you left from Jamaica, you went to the USA, transition, MLS, transition. Now you're transitioning to a next point. Now this is now Europe, different culture, different, you see,
to be honest.
Yeah, as a transfer market, I think they have the wrong figure on it because he made 50 before the Gold Cup, and in the Gold Cup we played 3 games in our zone, 4 or 5. Yeah, and we played
transfer
like,
market no update, man.
Yeah, man.
We have like 61 or so.
I think it's 60. I think it's 62.
So when we reach Norway, the aim, Norway is the biggest. It's a feeding pool for big Europe. You see me? And Norway don't play on the European cycle because of the weather. It's too cold to play in the winter. England, everybody else plays through the winter, December. Norway, you can't play. To the forest, you are going like November 1st. It's too cold. So we play upon the US cycle, the MLS calendar we use.
Right.
So, but going to Norway, it made me be seeing more. Everybody look for players in Norway. The John Obi, Mikkel, everybody come from Scandinavia and play. All of the African MAC left from go sign with Chelsea, Man City, anybody. They play in Scandinavia.
And then they move on. They
move on. But they have players from Man City, man from Arsenal, from my team, on loan from Premier League clubs in my club in Norway.
Okay.
Because them could get the work permit in time. They need to play more in Europe in order for. You see me? So that's the same situation with me. So there, I had a really good moments there. Me get promoted, me get relegated, but more success than
failures.
Yeah. Me get scouted by the best clubs.
That's what I was going to ask. You're there. You're in Europe. What was it like in terms of scouting and people probably seeing your game?
Yeah, like me have players, have teams from like Russia come, Lokomotiv Moscow come. I have teams from like Japan, the J League when it just get hot come. We have teams from England come. You know, they have teams that come for watch other players and see
And
me.
this year, yeah. Somebody said
Yeah.
you have 59 caps at Jamaica. That
Well,
sounds a little bit more
when I
accurate.
keep track.
Yeah.
When I keep track still.
So
But
let's say 5 more you pass, or you will pass your father. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
So
like big clubs, man, I tell you.
yeah. What are some of these what are some of the things, not just for you, but in general, but using your experience, what would be some of the reasons like of us would come and then you'd say, it's not the best? Is it playing time?
All
Is
right.
it money? Is it the environment? Is it the state of the league? Is it family? Or is it just where
At
you
the
want
time,
to be personally?
at the time, I never. When I was in Norway, my son born 2018. So me that's all right. Me have my youth, right?
Yeah.
But my daughter born, yeah. So me have my youth them, right? So that are the main thing you have to think about first, the family. All right. Then the second, for me, this is me. What may I tell you about? Then you're gonna say, all right, you talk with the agent, you say, okay, all the personal agreements go. Because the clubs can get 10, 50 million for you, but if the personal agreements not good, you can't sign. Because if a man I get pay a club 50 million, but only I pay you 1 million, it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So you have to agree personal terms, housing, a car, how much money I get paid per week, bonuses, appearance bonuses, win bonuses, clean sheet bonuses, goal bonuses, winning the cup, winning defender of the year, team of the week, team of the year, all
All
of
of
them
those
stuff.
things must be outlined clearly in your contract
Yeah,
before you decide
yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then you have to say, okay, if me hit 75% of games or 60% of games as a starter, me get a trigger whereby
Yeah.
me make double. A lot of things have to happen, you understand? And then
Yeah, but
other
like I said,
than
probably the major concern was that you had young kids at this
yeah,
time, and
yeah,
yeah,
like you don't want to really go to like I'm going in an environment whereby the money is good, but it's gonna be a toxic environment for you. It's gonna be unstable, because your mental goes a long way. You see me, your mental health, like you have to have a peace of mind, you have to be comfortable. Because we're athletes. If we're not happy, if we don't have a peace of mind, we're not gonna perform to the highest. When a
yeah,
player happy and I enjoy football, like he's invincible.
yeah,
So
and
that
and how,
those things
yeah,
goes a long way.
yeah. And how do you think being in Norway help you in terms of your play now for the national team? Because now you started playing more regularly.
Yeah.
2018 coming into 2019, we had that wonderful run in the Gold Cup 2019. Like Cygnus Media just said, a lot of people believe if you hadn't gotten suspended because of accumulation of cards,
Who would have win
um,
the league?
a lot of people believe that that, which is quite possible that we could have won it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just some miscommunication still with the yellow card because we think the yellow cards did the restart.
Oh, when you got out of
So
the group.
we are waste
Oh,
time because remember, so we're up 1-0, so we are waste
yes.
time now. So me I say, yo, Blakey, me take the kick because me can take a yellow. But as me I walk up now to take the yellow, him just blow this and give me a yellow. If you take the goal
Kick.
kick or the
Yeah.
free kick or something, him give me a
Oh,
yellow. But everything on fair reason. We're not too dwell upon that. That's how the pass, you understand? But yeah, playing in Norway was very different. Like they're total football. Total football. Down to the goalkeeper can play like striker, the man touch everything like ball. 5v2, the goalkeeper, them are mega and them thing, they're like their foot.
yeah.
And the man them big, like them striker 7 foot. Like I don't know Norwegian people or Scandinavian people so tall. Like and them some
So
teams them played.
your size and build was that like an advantage in Norway?
Kinda cause them afraid of me, cause me got pepper them little lace for them up. But we're Jamaicans, we're faster than everybody. So as a
Yeah.
centre back, you're not gonna find like a striker go outrun me. Like we're faster than them, even though them bigger than we in a body, we're stronger than them same way. You
Yeah.
understand? And me kinda alright, to be honest, my first training session in Norway, the man them beat ball in amazing man. What me tell you say the man them knock lead up on me like me and say, yo, what?
Yeah. Can't
Yeah,
touch the
man.
ball. Can't
Can't
touch
touch the leather. And me just start some extra work, me and the assistant coach, Joey.
Yeah. You're frozen? Sound like So that Damon is frozen over there. So that,
You hear me?
yeah, you're frozen. You were saying that you
Hold
were
on
doing
there,
some.
nah, hear you.
I think maybe a call came in.
Check 1 2, Damian Lowe.
I'm hearing you. You hearing me?
Hold on, mute and unmute.
Yeah. All right.
No.
I think
You want me come back out and come back in?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. We soon get to some of your questions, people. Very interesting story. Some of you may know some of this, but now you're getting some very fine details. Yeah. We are hearing him, but he wasn't hearing us. So he's going to be back in, and we're going to bring up some of the questions that you may have for him as well, so he can respond to them. In the meantime, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. And we want to talk about some other stuff that Damian is doing in terms of his foundation and his work to transform lives. Yeah. Across Jamaica, in the area where he's from. Yeah. I don't know where's my. Oh, I just seen. Yeah. If you're liking the video so far. Yeah, boy, you know that. Yeah, we need to remember to cover the thing, Oh, we're gonna get into some of those questions, man. Lots and lots of questions coming in, so we're gonna get into some of those questions, and hopefully, yeah, there you go. So yeah. All right, there you go. You're probably gonna need to plug in the charger, I know.
Yeah, man. I know dead man. Did you get a call?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me just hold it then. All right, we're good?
Yeah, man. You sure you can probably put something behind it so you can
iPhone, this love them thing. I love
tell about the
sleep.
iPhone, man. You need a good Android. You understand? You could have catch.
All right, good?
Yeah, we're good. All right. So, yeah, because you're talking about the assistant coach helping you. You did some work with assistant coach in Norway. Yeah.
And yeah, that's a brother they ask for motivate for Egypt. Only one thing.
Oh,
But
you know who this is, right? This is a man from out east in the name. Chris Lynch used to go to KC, you know.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Yeah, but you know him, but maybe I don't know what they used to call you. But I mean, apparently you guys used to play football together out by your side here and thing.
True. But yeah, man. But
yeah,
we do some extra work and thing, and we get up to pace and start doing really well in Norway.
Yeah,
because
from Norway, because I spent 3 years,
from 2017,
but it's
2017 to 2020.
Okay, so 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, and then 2020,
COVID happened.
And it was during that time that he actually went to Egypt.
Yeah, so I have 1 more year left on my contract actually, and
in Norway.
But I was the highest paid player. I think I was like the 3rd highest paid player in the league, but highest paid player in my team. And the team, like COVID happened, everything shut down, right? We were even stuck in Spain because we were in Spain for preseason, and we had to go on a world tour for reach back in Norway.
Whoa.
Yeah, so most of the players we had are Scandinavians. It's a 2-hour flight back. So no ball now play. We are come train for like 30 minutes in a groups of 4 and them thing there. And I was like, listen me, this is not gonna work for me because my family is in America. Even when you see the family every day.
Yeah.
You understand? You can take a ferry from Kristiansand, Norway to Denmark or Sweden. Easy go see the family. And it's a 3-hour ferry. I'm stuck here in my room for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, not doing anything. I'm leaving. I need first I ask permission to leave. Them ignore it. I say, listen, I contact my agent. Everybody say, listen, I'm not staying here itching up in no house, not train, not do nothing. While only down here in the family. It don't make no sense to me. So make sure do all of the the correct stuff, notify everybody. I'm gonna just pack my bag and leave. Cause especially when Trump announced them are gonna lock the borders and thing, all US resident citizens come home.
Try get back in time.
What? Brother, I'm going to the airport at Ghost Town. You see me? I pack my bag them and cut. I left my whole apartment. I pack 2 bags and I left my apartment full of things, furniture, everything, clothes, everything. And then I reach over and I did it for about 2 months. And then I because this happened, I left enough because I did that then in Norway, January, so February. So March I come back in the US. Boom. So in May now, I say, listen me. They must say, oh, the season gonna start now, so we're gonna start training again. You should come. I say, it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
Terminate my contract. Cause I'm not gonna come over there in a COVID, leave my family.
Okay.
And then I did out a contract for like 6 months after that.
And then the opportunity came up for you to go to
Egypt. But to be honest, a lot of people don't know. I signed a pre-contract with a team in Qatar. But it had a clause in it whereby if a team comes with a better figure or a bigger league, I'm allowed to terminate that contract instantly.
Okay. So you signed a pre-contract for the team in Qatar, but then bam, a better offer came up. So
So it triggered that option. I'ma just leave and go Egypt. Obviously, COVID out for 6 months. Most people probably know I live in Miami. The bills ain't cheap. You understand? I have my kids have to take care. I have kids to take care and stuff. So I say, listen me, I'm gonna spend 6 months of money and bills and thing, and no money coming in.
No income,
So I just say, listen me, tax-free money, I gotta take it. So I know the funny thing is, I come under a lot of scrutiny for that,
Yeah, because a lot of people always wonder why did he go to Egypt?
You love money, money grabber, this and that. But guess I know, everybody want to go Saudi and everybody want to go Dubai, everybody want to go Qatar and Egypt nowadays. So you don't know, but it take one to do it. Does it mean someone just laugh? When we see them, just laugh.
Barriers. Sometimes it just need a pathfinder to go forward and break the barriers and thing. All right, we have a co-host. I see. They're asking talk about people. We have so many things to get through. Listen, like an interview with Damian, it's kind of hard because we try to keep it within a time. You understand me? But there are so many things. There are so many things that we could talk for one day and don't cover all the stories, right? So we can't touch every single thing that you're asking, but as best as possible, I will do some of them. Some person was saying that you should touch on the 2017 Gold Cup that you played in. That was also good before you speak about the 2019. And you have played in... So talk about 2017 Gold Cup first, then 2019. And Stan is my co-host, and he wanted to be on this because for years he has been giving you a very hard time. And I think at some point he's going to have to...
When you're cranky. Well, to be honest, I'm going to tell you my 2 cents from people give me a hard time or talk bad about me. I never really listen to them because guess what? They never go on my social media yet and text me and say good luck or good game. I never send me a direct message yet and say how you feeling, you feel better, you're sick, me you say you're sick, or me you say you have an injury or whatever. Not one day. So maybe you get a pass if you buy a subscription for Paramount Plus for watch a game. Or you buy a ticket if you come watch me, give you a pass. But if you're not showing no love or no support, you can't talk to me. But anyways, 2017.
You're not cranky.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
I heard everything he said, and I have no problem having the dialogue. Actually.
Okay, so 2017 is just, to be honest, the man just want the players that we had were players that were hungry and want better for themselves.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the Gold Cup. It wasn't about winning the Gold Cup. It wasn't about getting to the finals. We never had to think about that. It was about, there's an opportunity to showcase myself, to work hard, we're going to be fearless, We gotta get the result, grind out the result then. Whatever happen. But we need better for ourselves. We need contracts. We need better contracts. We need opportunities. And if you look on the year after that, almost every man get a new deal or a transfer.
Yeah. That was a very
You
good.
Understand?
I think that is the World Cup that we should have won, you know.
Yeah, that is a Gold Cup. But guess what going on now? We were inexperienced. The man are mostly local, about 90% local based players.
Yeah.
You understand? And we have legend Teddy in the team at the time too. You know, if you look at it,
it was really a young team because you were like
a young team. I was 23, 24 at the time.
Yeah, that's true. And Blakey was like 24, 25. But
yeah.
Top
the oldest one on the team was Jermaine Taylor.
That's true. Because Mattox was young.
And Mattox was young. Mattox was like 26, 27.
Romario was on that team.
Romario was like 22, 23.
Alvas.
You know, Alvas. Turkleman. Boza was on the team. Boza never sniffed the field.
Yeah.
Boza about 19, them time the 20. You understand? Boza was hungry for come on. Hungry. And the ball stay in the 4 square them for 20 minutes straight and no go out. I mean, just exaggerate, but for a long time.
Because he
needs to go in. And the ball stay within the pitch and not go out for a throw for a long time until the match blow off. And first we ever see this. End-to-end against El Salvador.
Yeah. Corey Burke was in the team as well.
Corey Burke, yeah. Frano, also. Sean Francis.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah,
Damian Miller.
Yeah, it was, because he was in Europe keeping.
Yeah. In Sweden. I must say, I'm a Swedish citizen, you know.
Yeah. That was some very good times there and stuff. Fisher was there as well.
Yeah.
Really young team. It was a young team.
Well, literally, you see, I must say, Jamaicans, we're very boastful and we're very prideful. Like, don't talk nothing bad about when we're back against the wall. We are going to donate money.
Yeah.
Mexico come, talk them thing. They want to kick no shot off for them, blah, blah, blah. Quiet Rosebowl. Rosebowl's 100,000 fans capacity.
Yeah.
You know, see the empty seat in that, and when Taxi bang that, yeah, man. Like,
hello?
Yeah, man.
Yes,
there, man.
I don't know what.
Here we go.
Yeah. No empty seat.
No empty seat, man. When Taxi put that up at 90, man. Mexican them start cheerful.
Yeah.
That gave them a ball of water.
I think. Yeah, that was a brilliant free kick. That. Listen, I feel like this group of players, like at their best, we missed some opportunities in terms of qualifying for World Cup, probably winning a Gold Cup and stuff, right? And I mean,
you know what go against me?
Yeah.
The gap. There was a gap where remember I said World Cup every 4 years, you know. So you see that 2017, 2019 team never played in a World Cup qualifiers.
That's true, right? Right.
So it was remember I said that team that come in after the 2015, 2016 qualifiers.
Yes, that is
true.
You
understand? So that group of players in a play World Cup. Remember I said this is my first World Cup cycle, you know.
Ghana, yes. That is true, you know.
I just 2-3 man alone play World Cup qualify 2 cycle and a Taxi, Alvas and probably Blakey, you know.
That is true, you know. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. That's a very, very, very good point. That because of how the cycle worked, it kind of almost worked against you.
Against you,
yeah.
Because when we put it on fire, I just tournaments so I play.
Yeah. But listen, I think you guys have a fantastic opportunity with the crop of players you have now. I mean, a lot of you matured, including you, and then there was also COVID that affected some stuff as well. So that's part of the whole. Because I think the COVID thing kind of really messed up even our whole
with the red zone thing and
Yeah, I think that again, I mean that USA game with the header you scored.
Yeah.
That was
With Mexico playing against us with like 6, 7 positive.
Yes,
players.
the Mexican guy who came and played. There you go.
Like, them drug we don't have Mexico. Maggie have vomit. Now a lot hasn't been talked about, but like we were 10 of us were drugged. We get tested and we tested positive for banned substance during the World Cup qualifying campaign, and they tested, and it was the food that they put in. They put the drugs in the food. But only one man did have a reaction to it, and it was Maggie. No, it was Maggie, because Maggie started vomit from the meeting room the whole day.
Wow. A lot of things in this football, but some real stories right there, Damian. I mean, I'm going to allow Cranky to come in because I have my big thing that I want to bring in, which is...
So Damian, can you see that comment at the bottom right there?
Actually, Cranky, as a communication that Nana should be
defense rest. Defense rest, right? See that comment right there? And by the way, Rob Smith and I are always in battle. You hear what that comment says? So this narrative that Manning's band just portrayed, that I'm always giving you a hard time, that comment probably says everything that I need to say as it comes to that. Now, obviously, yes, obviously, so you take it off quick. Obviously, we have a lot.
Love mix up here, man.
Yeah. So let me just say, people, listen, please do not. Because after I put up the comment, I really realize that it's talking about don't put up those mix up comments on the screen. In the comment section there. Please.
It wasn't me.
So Mannings, I wanted to keep asking the question because you're going on a train of thought that I don't really want to interrupt. I have various questions that you may know that I want to ask Damian.
Yeah.
But it's probably further along in the conversation. I know you have different routes you want to take, inclusive of talking about what he's going to contribute more socially in terms of his foundation.
Yeah, because
I want the conversation to progress to, for example, to where we are now and where we need to go. And also would love to get his perspective. I've always said this about Damian, which you also didn't bring up, because somebody says Damian didn't have a footballing brain. And I think I took offense to that, because I've heard Damian speak. I heard when we had a confrontation with the JFF and what happened with Austria and all that. And I've always given him respect about his intellect and how that helps him form how he operates and the team operates going forward. And the fact that we have so many educated players now in the team who can challenge the administration in a very professional way to achieve a positive outcome. So that goes without saying. So that's me being defensive and defending myself about Damian.
I mean,
but I also did.
Most of the people that talk bad and are disrespectful towards players, nothing is wrong with giving a player a hard time, but when sometimes they cross the line and be disrespectful, you just have to don't pay them no more, because they haven't been watching football for a long time, and they actually don't even watch the games. Some of them, you understand? Yeah. They don't know what a player goes through during the games. They don't know how cold it was. Them don't know what injury I play with. Them don't know what go on. So them can't say anything they want. They're just disrespectful and they don't appreciate the things that we do.
Yeah. And you have had a couple of, apart from that major surgery you did, you have had other serious, because you had a next serious situation in terms of
people don't even know about. And when they see me have a half game, I'm gonna say, Ray, but if they really know what happened.
Yeah, the truth is, like, with that, a lot of people would stop playing the sport. Would just say, you know what? Yeah, and
all right, No, I'm not going to
go ahead.
Hold on.
The other day, there's this MLS Players Association thing, but I've been around for a long time, and so I've played with different generation of players. I played with the likes of Joe Cole, Clint Dempsey, Obafemi Martin. So I've been there. I've played with the best players in the world. And the other day, this player, Jalil Anibaba, he has Nigerian and American citizenship. He played in Seattle with me. He played in Nashville. So went to this MLS Players Union thing, just discussing what's going on in the league, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And him said to me, say, yo, Damian. But he's an older guy. I'm retired, and him said, Damian, yo, I'm really proud of you, bro. I'm going to say, really, bro, why? And him I said, bro, you see what you've been through in your career? Enough man would have fallen. A lot of players would have given up already. Man said, bro, you know what especially I'm proud of? The way you've left America, spend your years outside of America, come back to America and dominate. The man say you can count by your hand how many players have done that. The man said, bro, your journey is like a testament, bro. And a lot of players will take you as example. The man said, yo, I'm proud of your youth. What you go through in your career, 90% of the players would have folded already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, I mean, you're back in the MLS. I mean, you guys had a wonderful season this season with Seattle. The national team is also doing well. I mean, like, let's transition to that
Philadelphia, not Seattle. Even though we love Seattle still, but a Philly thing there, no?
Philadelphia. I'm so disappointed because I feel like
yeah, me too. But to be honest, I don't want to talk about it. Give me a bit of taste.
Like the only consolation was that Alva's team won, and then them go lose to Colorado. Just kind of and
like. And when we watch the match, I say, yo, look for him, look at TV, man. We'll feel a robot, man. Like. When Columbus couldn't beat our team if we played them in our semis or finals.
I'm telling you, sir. But they're
football. That's it.
Yeah, what injury was? It wasn't. It wasn't like an injury.
Well, I do a hip play, bro. I do hamstring stuff, but the other one, I don't wish for disclose because it's personal.
Yeah.
We're not very sensitive.
Yeah, we understand. Let's not go there. All right. So
David is disclosing it, but he's not disclosing it.
It's a very because a man can say anything, but in the know only Manningsman know. Only Manningsman know because him there on me and him see it and like play people in the JFF. And I think an article they come out with one time, we'd have to take it down, fast.
Hey, you should have said that. Let's go try and find the article.
No, man, them can't find it.
All right, moving right along. But the senior, the national team, like when the the football, you have the on-field stuff, but you have the administrative stuff was probably at its lowest. The national men's senior team, right? Because the women team has done well, big ups to them. But what the team has done in this footballing year is absolutely phenomenal. Like moving 10 levels up the ranking, the kind of goals the players that have come into the team. You didn't win the Gold Cup, but the team did well. A lot of people felt like a lot of injustice was in the World Cup campaign. Before that, in the CONCACAF Nations League, and then to top it off, the defeat in Canada. I mean, if you go back to even the Gold Cup, drawing against the USA in that first Gold Cup with that wonderful header that you scored, the game in Canada, and I think that just topped off the year. Like that's probably the sports performance of the year.
Yeah, but footballers don't get awards from the government in Jamaica. Only track athletes.
That is because I am telling you, that Bowser should be nominated for Sportsman of the Year.
All right, to be honest, you want my 10 cents on that? Bonnie Shaw should be Sportsman of the Year. How can you have a player that's nominated for Ballon d'Or, which is the biggest award in the world, and not get nominated as Sportswoman of the Year? She can't jump over hurdles.
You mean to win the award or to be nominated for the award?
At least nominated. At least.
Yeah, because the problem you have in Jamaica is this: because the track and field perform at such a high level, it's always going to be difficult for any other sport to truly compete.
So and win, right? If you win the World Cup, God bless you with
that's a different story. But that's a different story, though. That's a different story, though, Damian.
Say me win the Ballon d'Or. What?
The Ballon d'Or, Cranky?
But I'm just saying, but the Ballon d'Or, but that's a different story.
But she got nominated for the Ballon d'Or.
Right, so she should get nominated for Sportswoman, but I'm talking about winning it, right? Yeah, winning it is difficult.
I'll talk about the board of them now,
let me say this. I want somebody to tell me which person in sporting discipline, because Hibbert, who would have had a chance, the jumper named Hibbert, he got injured. Tell me who else did like something so good this year, male sport, that really, like those goals by Shamar Nicholson against Canada in Canada. I think that is, you understand?
I don't think, but this is going to sound funny, and I'm not trying to pacify Damian. Nicholson didn't change that game. Damian changed that game.
No,
Here's the
man,
misconception.
no, listen me. You can pass the ball, but if you don't score,
Damian, let me say something, Damian. And I've said this before. So this is not to pacify Damian because Damian is here. I've said this before on different streams. So if you look at that game, the reason why Damian got in midfield because we were struggling. The concept of just goals determining game is a miss. That concept needs to be revisited. So we won't get Damian, we won't go down this road, but I'm just telling you.
I'm gonna give one scenario as a defender. See me, I love defending. Manning's man can tell you. Maybe you never see me train. It's when me train, I love defending. I love it's the art of defending. It just give me a joy when I can save a ball off a line, block a shot, tackle a man, win games with a clean sheet. Like I love defending. You see, Andre Blake. You see, if him never make them save in the first half.
Right.
Oh, well, that is true. Yeah,
Listen to me. I always, Andre can tell you this, and a testament. I always go to him and say, yo, you say if you can give me 2 saves, we can win the game. He say, once my goalkeeper can give me 2 last-ditch save, it give me a chance to win the game. Because them 2 save the keeper in the game. He say, the foot save the man make, and then he make a next one, I not even know what him do. But boy, the man just...
I thought like when he did that foot save, like he was like the split, like, oh God, you have to substitute him. Because,
that's what kept us in the game.
But you guys are confirming my point though. So we were defending, correct? We were trying to prevent something from happening, and they were destroying us basically. Let's be clear. In the first half, they got chances after chances, which they didn't put away. When you came in the game, you changed the game. They became defensive versus being offensive. That's what I'm saying. Momentum swing occurred with those tackles, and you weren't playing CDM. People say you weren't playing CDM. You're playing all over the midfield.
CDM.
You weren't playing CDM. You were supposed to be playing CDM, but you weren't playing CDM.
No,
that's my view.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. When Manning's, you never in the room when coach call it. No, but coach come in the room.
Yeah. Halftime.
Halftime.
Yeah.
Boza get mad.
Yeah, punch over.
I'm doing yo, too much coach up on the field. Oh, I got thumper man. You know, Boza go out there because the man in a light clothes. You know? So me quiet, you know, the man them look to me or Blake if you say calm him down no. You know?
Yeah.
What I like, nobody said anything to him. Make him get it out. Because it a show pride. Say, wow, him not come here for joke. You see it in a Bowser eyes like Bowser say, yo, man, need this. Watch this. Me sit down there enough, because me zone out and me I say, Father God, me don't know how I go on right now, but we need to step it up. Coach not giving a really, like, coach just give like, say, yeah, you know, guys.
Not really, yeah.
Not him just say, calm down, easy, relax. We still have to score 2 goals regardless. You understand? Stick to the script. And then me did it. Me I change my jersey. Me him say, Nana, center mid. Hector, center back. Latibo there. Yeah, come off. I'm not saying nothing else to me, you know. I'm just sit down so. But dumb shock, like I'm saying to myself, like, oh, what me I go do, you know? You know? But then me start analyze, you know, the football in IQ come in now. Me just start to listen. Yeah, so the weak spot them there. Yeah, so we need to do more. Yeah, so that person, yeah, him indiscipline. All right, boom. And then we just go to Daniel and say, Daniel, you're a left footer, me a right footer. We'll split the field in half. Stay on the left side, me stay on the right side. The only time we press across each other is if it's an emergency, I was sure so we're going to win it. And I just said, they say it start. A center mid band, but we switch it.
Yeah, but the first tackle you made was on the left side, way upfield. The one you won and gave to Nicholson.
No, man. The first tackle we make on the right side.
The tackle that caused the goal.
That's an emergency tackle. That's what I'm saying. I'm sure me go in it because guess what going? Him back turn and him give him the ball in a tight position. Him cannot go back to him right side. Him only can turn out to clear the ball. So I just slide next to him. I not slide from behind, you know, and next to him I slide, you know. So by the time him turn, him a drop over the ball, you know. So ref can't blow foul upon that. No time at all, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand?
So how do you view that win? You think that's our probably most important win since you play for the national team? You think?
Most important, no. All right, to be honest, no, because people are gonna say, people who just start with Jamaican football are gonna say that our most important win. Right? But most important win, there was a time, where JFF was gonna crash. There was this one game, the female program folded. There was no capital in the JFF at all. There was nothing. And there was this one game that we had to play in order to qualify for Caribbean Cup and Gold Cup. And if we did not win that game, JFF will be... I can't correspond, but you know what I mean. You understand? You see that game against Guyana, we win 4-2?
Yeah, that was the game.
You see, if we never win that game there, boy, I don't know if there'll be a JFF in this era.
Was, like I said, a lot of the players had strike, and then...
The man them strike, so them now come, and we play for free. We play for about 2-3 years to Jamaica without no money. With like no pay, no nothing. I mean, I'm still doing it, but you understand, like...
Yeah. That was the game. So that's the most important game. But
that was the most important game.
Well, in terms of the survival for the JFF, but in terms of footballing reason, meaning this game you won, give you a chance to play for the semi-final of the Nation League.
Mexico.
Which one?
Gold Cup 2017.
Semi-final
win.
The Gold Cup.
No. My I understand that, but from where I sit, Copa America, the visibility, the branding,
but remember,
notoriety that going to provide
at that time. Remember, Jamaica, Caribbean countries never used to play in Copa America.
Okay.
And beating Mexico in the Rose Bowl, 100,000 fans. I come like a Mexico there in California, that a Mexico there, and I say one Jamaica flag, May I tell you.
Cranky, you remember that game, Cranky?
No, I remember all the games, man. But so I assess them in terms of
biggest
magnitude.
Biggest win that Jamaica ever win, other than qualify for World Cup. Them things there. But in the modern era, that the Canada one made a second, third, or second. In terms of if it's a scenario, like
right.
Yeah.
What about the quality of the team you're playing on? How do you compare this team to other teams you have played in terms of the quality of the players?
All right, I'm now going to say, to be honest, you see with Jamaica, no one understand, you see every 2 years, 3 years, you got to find a player, next superstar, or a player who can replace, or similarity. All right, Omar Daly, Jeremy and Johnson. Who remind you of? Demar Gray.
Yeah.
Similar players.
Yeah.
Demar Phillips.
Yeah.
Who Demar Phillips?
Who
Demar Phillips? Demar Phillips, who play at Demar Phillips now? My boy, Greg Lee. Up and down, powerful.
Left back. Yeah.
You understand? Like, just to name a few. You understand? So, when you think about it, all right, the players, them are similar. It's just different era. More experience. You see me? And when you play with more quality, day in, day out. Because I remember saying, if you look at my father era, they had players from England, but most of the core was from Jamaica. They would never get international experience, right? Then they'd have a time where P-Man are playing in Scandinavia. Remember that? When Bigger Thompson, Demar Phillips, Chimian Stewart, man play in Scandinavia, right?
Yeah.
Kari Stevenson. Then you'd have an era where P-Man are playing in MLS.
Rudolph Austin.
Then you have an era where B-Man are playing in MLS. You have Jeremy and Taylor, Richard Edwards, Aka, Lovell Palmer, Dean Richards. So again, different era, different quality of football. Then you have an era where Beeman are playing in England, the Dada Daly them, the Rudy against him, the Omar Daly them, the
Stupid,
Claude Davis them, the Stupid. So again, different era, different quality. The players, I'm not gonna say one team better than one. It's just the experience that a man gain and the change in football. You understand? Because when I play against Canada 2017, me know for sure I beat Canada. I play against Canada in a quarterfinal Gold Cup. Me know when the Canada can't beat me. And the same team, the man them have exact same team.
Yeah.
Exact same team. So it's just the quality now. You have man who play more Champions League games. You have Liam Bailey play Europa League, Premier League, Champion. You have Demar Gray playing at Everton, them playing at Saad, him play Tottenham? No, Leicester.
Yeah, Leicester.
Mikel, you see me? West Ham, Premier League, Eton, I play week in, week out. So you have the quality of players are coming now and help me, show me the way, me help them too. You see me, 'cause I'm there before them, so me kind of understand more how the CONCACAF ball game go and thing. But everybody as a collective one, may I tell you, that team, yeah, give it a couple more months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you.
There's a lot of potential, you know. I hope like everything can stick together because, like I said, but Mr. United said, Mr. Lowe, don't prove anything to the haters. Bentley and Rolls Royce, don't do ads. Don't do ads. Only Toyota and Ford.
I'm right. I'm right. No, as I say, who are hate for me and say me no good and say me no play with Jamaica. Them no watch football. Because
Yeah,
if me for be cocky, everybody come play with me, you know. Every
yeah.
centre back, every defender come on Jamaica come play. And me them play with.
Yeah. All right. So I know as people are asking how is your partnership with Ethan Pinnock, but before you get there, I'm going to take some of your question, people. So here's a big thing because I want to make sure because for me I think the work that you do in your community, just outside of the football field, some of your social impact, just changing people's life and touching people's life. You have a foundation, just Andre Blake, for example, through his foundation doing a goalkeeping camp that so many people talk about how excellent it was and touching lives. You also have the Monarch Foundation. Just share
Yeah.
a little bit about that and what is the purpose behind the name, what and
All
why.
right.
Yeah, because to me, I think after football, you know, this is it. This is life. Just helping to make a difference in
Yeah.
someone's life. Yeah.
It's been the 3 years now going. Corporate involved, Digicel, Sunshine Snacks, we think a lot of companies. To be honest, growing up, I always see people doing treats and stuff in the community. Sometimes, it get a bad feeling like even yesterday somebody said to me, say, yo, I done alone keep treating. I'm a laugh. I'm going to say, well, my treat bigger than them coming and see them being carpet in the community. You
Yeah.
understand? So just want to give back, basically bring Santa to the ghetto. Give the kids them something to smile about. It's like what 300-400 toys, bags of snacks, rides, snow cone machine, popcorn machine, everything like mascots, they dance with them, giveaways, football competition. Just a little enjoyment because sometimes in inner city people don't look forward to anything to Christmas. Them not on a job, so and they maybe probably I look for them family members send them a little $50, $100 for put a smile on them face or grease them pocket as we say. But for somebody from the community being able to go through the same thing as them, being able to come and put a smile on them face, it's a huge thing. And for me, people always ask me, say like, who motivates you or what drives you? Of course, I want to be great, but I think my friends are my motivation. The ones that almost say pass away through gun violence, the ones that get locked up and they are prison and now come out, the ones that failed because me want them to see my success because me and them go through the same thing. And once me successful, it a got open for them eye to say, yo, but Nana me go through the same thing. Why not me too? You understand? Me can do it too. If Nana can do it, me can do it too. So me not no room for failure. You understand? So imagine now, me, how much of kids me inspire. When them grow up, them gonna remember say, say Damian did put on a one treat and make the kids them get some toys for the Christmas and some gifts and book and back to school stuff. When me get successful, I become successful. I want to do the same thing. And it's just a bit a tradition, you understand? When it comes to the monarch now, it's just a legacy because my father and me, it's like a monarchy. I always say, the Lowe monarchy. Just representation, and it just conjoined with the head of state, just being a leader, being the voice, being impactful, trying to just instill progress, trying to at least offer some form of resource to kids that aren't fortunate enough to get them.
Yeah, awesome. I think that is tremendous because at the end of the day, listen, if like I said, if we come from the community and we made it inspires someone else to say, you know what, I can too. and then it's to continually be that positive role model. We have some more questions to come, but all the players so far, right, people, this is the trivia, right? So, and then I'm going to let Cranky ask some questions. But we have this challenge, and you have had the opportunity to kind of go through, but I figure you're going to change from it now, because Romario did his, Jamali did his, Corey did his, all the players, which is you're going to name a 7 player going up for 10 million. We're talking about US, with 7 players that you would play with. You must have a goalkeeper. You are on the team. You will have 4 substitute players that you have played with, and it means that if you're going to play the game in Jamaica with the 7 of them, they can manage. If you're going to play in Europe, they can manage. If you play in the US, they can manage. They are good to play anywhere. So give us your formation, give us the 7 names, and I'm giving you 4 substitute.
All right. So, goalkeeper, no brainer, Blakey. All right. I say left back, Taxi. Mina middle. Right back. So I play 3 in the back. So I say right back. I say, to be honest, I go with Fisher. Because him utility, technical, fast. All right, center mid. Aka. That's our 4.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah.
5.
3, 5. Yeah. So I have 2 more.
Yeah. I know you're no player from the MLS teams,
No, man. I use the hard man. They think they might call my name when they might pick them team. So Aka as the center mid. You see me?
Yeah.
But sometimes I go join him. Just to please, because of the was. So 3rd box and then the 2 up front. Right, me that's say Chippy and Boza.
Okay, so Chippy, Bowser, Aka, Taxi, Fisher, Damian, and in goal, Blake. Who are your 4 substitute?
Romario, Corey, Maggie, center mid like a tackler. Can replace Aka when I'm tired. Pepe.
Lambert. All right. So they're
reliable.
All right. Because when this is all of these things recorded, I'm going to rate it. All right, people, rate the team. How do you rate that team?
Don't rate the team. Don't ask them to rate the team. No, we can't hear them comments already, so don't ask them to rate the team.
Yeah, but guess I go on and see the player that me call him Mr. Reliable, you see me?
Yeah, so he's calling players right because he chose not because he has played with some big club names as well that he hasn't called. Players who played Obafemi Martin. He could have called Obafemi Martin. Big names.
Could have called Dempsey, could have called Chad Marshall, we can call Joe Cole, we can call Marcel.
You call Watt now?
Wagner them.
Yeah, work with all right. Cranky. I know you had some questions, so let's go.
I want to touch back on Damian's foundation because I'm always a belief in social matters and giving back to the community. So Damian, your foundation, is it what? Is that a self-funded where you work with have we lost Damian?
Let's see.
Hello, you hear me? You hear me?
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Yeah.
One moment.
Yeah.
Yes, see me now?
No,
we're
it's
not seeing
a black
Maybe
screen.
your camera has been blocked.
Hold on. You talk a load.
Oh, there
you
you
go
go. Yeah, we're good.
Right. Yeah, we can see you. So in terms of your foundation, is it sort of self-funded or are you getting support from personnel
Alright, as
and
I said before,
corporations. Yeah.
obviously, I'm managed by Elite Marketing, Tanya. So she oversees all of that. So, we're getting Digicel, like the last 2 years. Digicel was on board. Sunshine Stocks, Wisynco, but Wisynco has a broad band of companies. They have like Pringles, Frito-Lay, all of them company there. So I'm just a Wisynco. Who else we have? It's a Sunshine Snacks.
Yeah, and it's a digital.
Wisynco, but Wisynco give me like Wisynco has like 10 different companies,
Right,
So I'm
because
just
they
a
do like
Wisynco, yeah.
right, they do different things,
Yeah.
yes.
Grace, them have, so sorry. Grace and yeah, so like 3-4 big companies. My ambassadorship with Digicel has ended. So that part of the foundation now, I'm taking that up with other sponsorship. I'm getting an international donor. They call Legacy Healing Center. A good friend of mine. He has like 10 different locations across America. Where they do like they help people with like addiction and injuries, and it's just a healing center. Different stuff, therapy, whatever. So he's jumping in to help me out with most of the stuff, and then self-funded. But obviously, I have a link in my Instagram page if anybody want to donate. And
The treat, when is the treat?
December 29th.
December 29th. And where it's at?
Rockford Football Club. Can't miss
Right.
it.
And so on your Instagram, it's D Lowe, right?
What do you mean for the Monarch Foundation? No,
Yeah.
so you can go to Monarch Foundation JA and you'll see the link. Yeah, you see like information on everything, or you can check my page. My page, Instagram, just changed it to Head of State 31.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah.
So Head of State 31, or you can go to the Monarch Foundation.
Yeah.
December 29th, you can, because you can donate if you're from the Rockford, Carlington Grant, you always talking. You can go there, you can donate or give something because they're getting toys and
Yeah.
Even
if it's like $2, $5, it can go a long way because we just get books, pencils, whatever. Like even like a little scholarship fund to a kid where they get good grades, can give him all even $100 US on a check or $200 US. This is a wide margin. Give him back for him school fee, whatever. So
yeah.
Okay.
So there we go. I think Jason just put up the link right there. But let me read this comment from Miguel as well. He says, Damian, what do you think this team is missing to become a more formidable opponent against, I think it's against
top teams? Top
teams like, I think it's against teams like Mexico, USA, and other top teams in the region.
We just need time together. I mean, the team has been more consistent from when I play with Jamaica, who have a more consistent group of players now, and you see in the results and how we play every game we get better.
Yeah.
Some game we're gonna lose, some game we're not gonna win every game, but the performance, you can see like the cohesiveness, the brotherhood on and off the field. Once we build that, we're gonna be unstoppable. I think the group of players we have now is good. We're gonna get additions, players come and go, but the core players, once we keep them around, we should be fine.
So Damian, there's always question about the system of play or style of play. Do we have one?
All right, we're finding that identity because over the years, obviously, it's again we try to play different formations, especially for me. I think that we have to find our strength, right? We have to find our strength, not necessarily a system, but find what we are good at and do it. You understand? Because if you look on a lot of teams, we're not going to be Ajax. Ajax have a system, tiki-taka. We faster than everybody. So in certain games, like especially in CONCACAF, you can't go and play tiki-taka down at Trinidad or Haiti or them field away, a bumpy or down at El Salvador where you had banana and yam them for plant. Right? Sometimes even our stadiums is like that too when they keep the party, them pan it and thing. You see me? We can't play tiki-taka, you see me?
Direct.
All right, for example, For example, we played against US when we beat them 2-1 because them thief we out. That game, everybody say, yeah, the system work, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest, we just group and say, listen me.
That is the header, right?
US cannot handle direct play into Mikel. Mikel stronger than all of them. So Mikel said, listen me, not take too much touch run at the back. Get out their foot, chip it into me post up the ball, we have players that run off of me. It worked. You understand? The goal against Mexico. In Azteca, the long ball, the flick on. People might not know, you know. Yeah, people might not know, but man, they can tell them. We practice that like 50 times a day in a training, every single day. So people might think a luck, but it's not luck. And people are saying, oh, long ball is. It's what we see that the team is weak at. Like Mexico, we know so them can recovery run slow. We have tall players up front, and every time they have a long ball and we have a first touch at the ball, they concede.
Yeah.
We scored a goal about 2-3 times already against teams. You know?
Even the goal that we scored, against the USA, that set play that you scored.
Exactly. Like we trained that like
yeah.
The day before the game, about 50 times we booked the ball. Like that, so people might think like, okay, yeah, we need a system without a system. No, we play two strengths. Yeah, we need a system. We have to know what we are doing. That's a system. Knowing what we're doing is a system. But me feel like so when people say system, we're not really indulging in the football deeply. Them think like, oh, we have fair play, tiki-taka, we have fair play, wing play, we have fair. You understand? That's not necessarily, that's a system, but that's also, you can't get that to
based on the opponents.
Yes, play on the opponents and your strengths. Like you can't play tiki-taka with a team that cannot use the ball. You can't play long ball with a short 4'11" forward. You see me like Messi, you're not gonna give Messi a ball long in a mirror post up against a 6'5" defender. Yeah. You understand? So for we as a nation, we are built, we have to play to strengths until we find the right thing what we need to do. Just for me right now, to be honest, me satisfied with the results. We're not a team right now, so we're gonna play good football and win every game. Once we get a result, them we'll start build on the system because we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Me, I'll be honest, we're not there yet. We need more results. We need to qualify for more things. We need to, So once we are win games, it might not pretty, but we need to win game.
So what do you think we focus on? Do we focus on exploiting the opponent's weakness, or we focus on our strengths, or both?
Exploiting, okay, our strengths, yes, because obviously we're faster than everybody. So we have a technique we use whereby get the ball out to the right back, play it around the corner. You have the striker run diagonally, and then the winger I cut inside. So we get a pullback pass every time. That's how Chippy get the ball when the ball hit the crossbar, and that's how Demari pass the ball to Bowser for score. We train that. Fast break. You understand? Also, again, the system, okay, the first goal kick of the game, boom, direct, Bowser flick on, the two winger them and the striker them run diagonally behind. Even if you know, say the man, just guess. Basically, we're taking a chance. Them two men that are run behind, no matter what, you're not going to wait to see if him flick it. Because what if him flick it in a day? You understand?
Yeah. Even if it doesn't work?
We have players there arriving. So I just stuff like that where coach I try instill in our head. Like, to be honest, is a coach whereby him do things repetitively. You see me? We have the same meetings over and over because him want to instill the basics in our head first. You see me? How we defend, how we move, the two things. Basically, management can be attested to it. We only train like 3 things like systematically,
Yeah.
And him need them. Once we perfect them 3 things there, we'll move on to the next. You see me?
Yeah. And I think that is what Damion is saying, that over time, because systems take a while to be built. You don't build a perfect system in 1 year. So progressively you'll see the changes. Because the repetition is what helps in the establishment of the system. And I think if you look at how we have scored, probably since the Gold Cup up to the Canada game, there are so many similarities with how the goals. Right, because you can see a system is beginning to take shape, but at the end of the day, how do we have enough players in the team that can play the way that Ajax play, that can play the way that City plays? All right, maybe we
Exactly.
can take some of that, but we probably can take some of the Brentford play where the goalkeeper used to kick it long to Ivan Toney. So it's a. I think sometimes we major on, and I like what Damian says, which is this: let us focus on the result first and start getting the result, playing in more competition at the elite level with top quality opponents. Because
Yeah.
if we do that, it means now that we have more playing time, which will help
For
to
gel. Yeah.
gel and make a system work better. So it is kind of twofold.
So we can agree to disagree in this. I
Not a
believe you
problem.
get yourself set up first right, the right way, and the
Yeah.
results will come. If you're playing a certain way, the results will come. So here's that
Yeah, but we don't
transition to
have
a
time for
question.
that. We don't have time
Yeah.
for that. It has to be the opposite way because guess what? If you look at 2024, this is what I say, yeah, I speak as a fan, I know you know football. You have to speak like a man, we have no football. We don't
Yeah.
have time for that. If you look at the calendar for 2024, March, a big semi-final game. What we need to work on system in that? We need to win that. In a
Right,
June,
but
we
it-
have
but-
two
but-
World Cup Listen, man. In a June, we have
Go
two
ahead,
World
go
Cup qualifiers game. After that, we have Copa America. After that, we have Nations League again and World Cup qualifiers. We don't have enough time,
Right.
so we just have to work on results.
Right. So look, international football is different, right? It's hard to get some of these things in place. But here's the question for you, though, Damien.
Yeah.
The fans, which I'm one of them, I'm just a fan. I don't really know football. I just watch it. The fans' view is that our midfield is challenged. I'm going to use my own term, the midfield, meaning if Damien gets the ball, for example, and Damien is trying to find a midfielder and feel confident that he can receive the ball and make a decision, we don't see that confidence in our midfielders currently or in the national team. And that's probably one of the reasons why Damien ended up playing midfield in a very difficult game.
No, that was just a 9-1-1 call.
No,
Feel
I
like you're
understand.
on
I
the
understand.
bench.
Yeah, I
Like if you're
understand
a coach, right?
Right.
All right. The other day, Renato Sanchez get subbed on, and Mourinho
Right.
sub him back off. Him put him on to do a certain job. It never did a workout. Him pull him, and then Mourinho come publicly and say, "I apologize to Renato. I had to pull him back because the tactic never did a work."
Yeah, no. I understand fully what you're saying. But the point I'm trying to make is this, is that the fans, which I'm one of them, saying
Yeah.
the midfield is a challenge for us.
Okay.
Would you agree
Yeah.
with that sentiment?
I'm a defender. Me and the coach. The coach must see that. You understand? My job is, all right, me tell you, my job is, I'm speaking to you. Man, I don't need to hide nothing. You know my mouth light
Right.
and me talk straight. Where you see is where you get. My job is to help the team in any way possible. So if the
Right.
coach say, yo, I'm a particular man not play well, none of me need to go there, so. My job is not to judge him and say, yo, I true him man play good. Like the coach said, Nana, you go play midfield. Me never say nothing to the coach, not one word. Me not even say okay. Because I was just so locked in. You understand? Me just go do the job. You understand? So my job isn't to say, oh, this a man and I play good or we have fault in here. So my job is to when the coach call upon me, I do it to the best of my ability.
All right, so let me rephrase the question then. Which is this. Is there certain thing that the team could use currently that may not be in the team as it stands currently? Is there anything the team is lacking?
As I said earlier, the core of players that we have,
right?
To me, it's hard to interview me, because my brain like good enough. So I need to rephrase question. You're mad. As I said earlier, the current group of players that we have is good, but we will get additions because players come and go. Addition of players, because remember in a little tour, like friendly you get 23 players, but like in a World Cup or whatever, you can bring 28 or 30 players or something like that.
I think it's 30.
So, yeah, so like you gotta have more players, and like so coach are gonna call up different players are gonna stay now get called up. So he must know who him gonna bring in for. I mean, really, to be honest, the different variables I don't care about. I care about the core of the team. You see, once the core of the team don't change, we're gonna be good because that is how we're gonna be successful. You see me? Belgium do it. Obviously, Belgium have them prima donna thing and area where every man want be the man of the team, whatever. Them a world class player. That's not my kettle of fish. But Belgium do it. You see me? A lot of teams do it. You see it? If you look on England, everybody else say Maguire never get called up. Everybody else say Henderson never get called up. Everybody else say Owens never get called up. Other players. But the man keep the core group every single time. But then you have players who get opportunities to come in. And that Jamaica did a lot. Every time, me notice, every time a Marla name call, oh yeah man, him for the end of the team. Him for sit down, man, bring in the next baller. Oh, him can go on now, man, bring in the next baller. And the man only have 5 caps. He lacks international experience. CONCACAF is one of the hardest, other than CONMEBOL, a CONCACAF up next to qualify for hard for playing now. And it's a testament to that, because everybody want to beat Jamaica. Remember, so Jamaica are the greatest people in the world. We are a brand. We're not just a country. We are the best people in the world. Yeah. Everybody want either be we or beat we.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because a lot of people are saying, so the senior coach says, listen, man, you did a fantastic job against Canada. Fill this role.
You want to be honest? You want me to be honest? Me's a man, I watch back my game them all the time, All if I'm bored, like I'm in my house, I'm bored. I just put on the match there.
Very good. Yeah.
But just put on the match and I watch it back over. That's what me do. Some day I'm here and I sit down. And if you want me to show you the screenshot, I can. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning. Literally, or 1 o'clock in the morning. But coach not sleep, John not sleep. I know them not sleep. If man they ever up at work. I watch a match. Literally, I watch a match. I'm going to text him. I'm going to say, what do you think about center mid? Me in the center mid. And him say, really? I'm going to say, yeah. And him say, that's strange. And every coach obviously must know I need you in the back. I'm going to send him, go up on YouTube, I'm going to send him the Austria match.
No, not the Austria. The game we played in Austria against Serbia.
No, man. No, the Serbia match in Japan. We played in Japan versus Serbia.
Yeah.
We sent him the Serbia match.
Yeah, the
and
Serbia
he said, hey, Damian, come on. I know that you had a really good game at center mid. You think I've never seen this before?
Yeah.
I'm going to say, okay, no problem. And that was the conversation. A month later, in a training, I do walk through. I think after the Canada match, For the first Canada match, we had to walk through. And he put me in a center mid. And I kill them in there. And be a man, before training, whatever, say, yo, not a center mid, blah, blah, blah. I laugh it off. But him actually, I think about it. But I said that just to pick him brain to see where I'm there.
Yeah.
Obviously, me get sick in the first match, and everybody has said, thank God. God answer them prayers, say, me sick.
Somebody actually, because who had that post? Somebody
say him never know, say God can answer prayers, but him never know me sick, you understand? But at the same time, this is what I say, a man, if you got to talk crap about me, also can text a man and say, yo, baller, me say you're sick, or you stay.
I think was it Bowser. I think found that. Was it Bowser?
Yeah. Bowser, man, and Bowser laugh. I say, yo. So, but and then at the rest of issue, coach just say, yo, go in there. I'ma just go in there. You see me? But me and somebody there talk yesterday actually, and then I say, yo, Damian, this is your year. Very, very, you had a really good year, especially that game. Everybody remember you from your last performance, and you need to go play midfield. And I say, yo, no. I'ma say, and the person I say, yo, no, you stop telling me that. You see me? You need to go play midfield. You're really good at it. And I say you have to take a whole heap of training from me to do that, to play that role there. I have to change my whole dynamics of how I train.
Yeah.
In order to play that game, play that role there. And then I say, you can do it. Because you do it 1 time, you do it 2 times. Do it a 3rd time. Because everybody has say, yo, no, it's just a 1 hit. But the people will say it's a 1 hit because they know someone played there for Jamaica before. Right. So the person I say, yo, do it again the 3rd time. They make them say, yo, it's not a fluke. I say, yo, I don't like that position because it's too hard. You understand? But then I think about it and I say, so maybe we can do it for the national team. and play centre back at club. A lot of players do that. You know, but for me, like, I love defending.
Yeah.
So much, like, I love centre back. But, I mean, yeah, if the coach asks me, why not? As I say, me here for serve, you know. I played my heart on my sleeve. If me be the linesman in a match, I be the linesman in a match.
Yeah.
You understand?
Damian, do you think coaches do enough of that? I've always had the view that I'm not sure football coach, or is it you still there? I think we've lost him.
Yeah, I think that his internet is reconnecting. So let's wait until he come back. People will go get into some of your questions and stuff. Of course, please understand that Damian is still a player. So we don't want to ask him questions.
We'll put him on the spot. He says he's a diplomat and he can manage interviews. So we'll see if he can negotiate. And by the way, Dockland staff spread rumor about me. Come not say that thing there. Lucky thing these YouTube things are taped. So my comments are out there. But all I think I say of Damon is he's overly aggressive sometimes. And he should make his midfielder do the tackle versus him do the tackle sometimes.
Yeah.
And by the way, yes, the walking red card thing, yes. I probably have mentioned that.
I think though, like sometimes, you know, and I will say this that a lot of times in football, we don't know some of the story that like we don't know some of the stories behind some of the stuff that the players, you understand me, like the players go through, their experiences, like their challenges, like those things. And I think what these things do is help us to better understand the complexity of just like the football dressing room, like that whole message, like the players really about God answer prayer. I hear them talking about, and that serves like as inspiration. Like people wanted to say, yeah, like let's prove like those people wrong. Not in talking back to them, but on the field of play. And I think sometimes people need to better understand context. You never have all the information, so don't be quick to cast.
Yeah, because even when I get hurt before Gold Cup, you remember that?
Yeah.
Because thank God him get hurt at the best thing for Jamaica.
Yeah, and he scored the first goal, the game against USA. And I mean, people don't understand sometimes people bring in injuries, and so when you're there, you see like, whoa, the man is. I'm gonna give you an example. Leon Bailey. A lot of people don't know this. Leon Bailey, I think coming from Aston Villa, you'd have seen the terrible tackle that he had. The man had a major laceration, right? That had stitches in it. That really and truly,
I'm not supposed to play.
He was not supposed to play. And
you want to see stitches them in the man's foot.
You'd have to see it. You'd have to see it
to believe it.
You'd have to, like, if you don't see it, you're not going. Like, I cannot explain it to you unless you see it. Because here's the thing: if it was a club game, the club would not have played it.
Interesting. Well, I've been very critical of Bailey.
I want the match
I've been very critical of Bailey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One day I'm training. Yeah. One day I'm training. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, and here it is. They could not take out the stitches. Like, you can't take them out, but you can't afford to get no touch on it.
Once you get a touch, it's gone.
Just imagine that. Just imagine that. So sometimes I just think like understanding context better will help us to, like I was speaking to the people yesterday about critical thinking, being able to assess the information before you to come to right conclusions or as best a conclusion at the end as possible. But Cranky, yeah.
No, I've got a question for Damon after that. Damon, I've always had this critique of authorities in football in terms of the coaching, which is I don't think they're sometimes innovative enough or experiment sometimes. I'll give you an example. We just talked about you playing midfield in an emergency situation, but I've seen situations where, for example, Iwobi playing for Everton, and when they do the 10 men, they put him in midfield and he did really well. Joey Linton, same thing with Newcastle, who wasn't scoring goals, was struggling in the forward, play midfield and you can't get him out, which is, do coaches look at players sometimes and say, you know what, maybe I should try them someplace else because they're not doing well here, even though they may be bought for big money? Say again?
Same like Tom from Liverpool, same thing.
Yeah. So the question I ask myself is, if you have an overabundance of players, so right now we're adding more and more players in Jamaica team in the offensive area. And if you look at the offensive area, you can play 4 up front, but you can play a 10 and a 9 and 2 wingers.
Yeah.
Does the coach think enough about that? For example, I think, even though he's done brilliantly on the wing, that Gray could play in the 10 position, given his vision to pass the ball between the lines. You don't think so?
No, because 10s have to play with their back to the goal. He can't play with his back to the goal. He's a good half-turn player. But what happened when him have to come, receive the ball, and a defender come strong in the kind of a crowd, He's a player that needs to be isolated.
And he doesn't like contact.
You understand? So
he doesn't want
different.
contact, because in the number 10 position sometimes
get contact.
Yeah, and
to be honest, nobody plays with a 10 anymore. No, nobody in the world plays. Who played that 10?
Well, we seem like we play. What would we play? We play 4-4-2, or we play? What do we play?
No, we play 4-4-2, but we play with a false 9. So it's not a 10; it's a false 9. So Mikel will drop, or Bowser will drop, or sometimes if Chippy playing there, Chippy drop. If we get the ball, so if we get numbers in the midfield, so it's not a 10; it's a false 9. But it's technically 2 strikers still.
All right. Okay. Transition to the upcoming game against the US, which I just see come up. We're gonna play. The game is at 7:00 on the 21st. What's your perspective there? What they have a good team. They keep on adding.
To be honest, not no perspective. They're too far. I swear to you, like US changes their team so much. Like the US change their team so much, and they're in transition phase. They're kind of in a internal. Them kind of cave in a little bit because there's a love and hate situation with the coach and some players' attitude issues, and a whole heap of things are going on now, especially Canada and US, So anything can happen from now till when we play them in March. So you can't really give a perspective.
One thing I know, my thing from you remember from when when I did my whole thing. If we can get all of these things done and sorted out by March, I am sure.
Money's mine. Please stop.
No.
Please
stop.
No. Whatever you talk about, it not gonna sort out.
No. Let me
stop selling people dreams, man.
No. Here's what I'm saying. When that was one of the first video I ever did. That was after.
He said we can compete with Argentina. We can compete with everybody in the world.
Because what happened is that.
All right, stick up in this. Watch this. Playing against Argentina, right? Everybody said we're gonna get 6. When the match done, we lose 2. Brilliant from Messi. And another day we probably could have drawn the match or lose 1-0. But everybody has said we could have get a better result. Before the match, we're supposed to get 6. After the match, we could have get a better result. Like, it's very contradicting. Same against Mexico down at Azteca. Oh, them are going to Azteca. They might get 500 altitude. The game draw 2-2. Okay, they get a little fluke penalty. We play way better than them. Jamaica footballers have the talent to match up with anybody in the world.
Yeah.
If we do the right things, and we have the right resources pertaining to player and things around us.
Same thing we say.
We deal with things non-football related more than football related when it comes to Jamaica football.
But isn't that
so? How are the non-football related things? Because we're going to go to this road about what you said before. We don't want to.
Cranky, hold on. No, because I'm saying that I said that when the whole party shop thing that came up from that time.
Right.
That was the first time.
Right.
I said that because we were going into the World Cup campaign, if you remember. And I said that meeting, so I was saying in that video that if all of these things could be done and set in place before this time, we could qualify with the crop of players we have. Here's what I believe today. I believe that stands true. If all things were to be fixed, and like I said, administratively, financially, if all those things, the talent that we have now and the talent available to us, I believe that we can go to the World Cup and go further than the girls went in 2026. maybe it's a pipe dream, you know.
To
But
be
that's
honest,
not
it's a big
happening.
opportunity still, you know, like if you look at everything on the brackets and thing, and if you study football, it's a big opportunity for us. Like even Copa is a big opportunity for us.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Copa is a springboard actually and a measuring stick, frankly.
You
Right.
see Copa, if we can get out of this round, I tell you, we get out of this first round. If we get out the group, you've seen teams done it. Once Japan them do it, all if I get out of the group, anything can happen. A knockout, you know.
that is true. And that is
Results,
true.
you know. A results count, you know.
So Damon, we have had a lot of conversation with Chung and others about the girls' team, and we had some challenges with the men's team previously.
Yeah,
we haven't
but
heard
then-
anything. No, I'm
know
not
what you're
finished.
gonna say. You know what you're gonna say.
No,
You want to finish your question?
I don't
You know
say.
what
Don't
you're saying.
say.
Wait, what you thought, I me say it, and then you repeat, right?
Okay,
Let me say,
good. Go ahead.
You've not heard anything about the
Yes.
boys, no conflict.
Yes, okay, you're right. You're prognosticating. What I'm gonna say, you're predicted that is right. So go ahead and tell me. since you know the question.
All right, the players them have see sometimes them saying when you have an ex-girlfriend or when you have a girlfriend, right? Yeah, so you have a girlfriend, right? Nah, do if you do, and she complain every single day. You take her for granted, right? Because she complain, but she come back, right? You see, the day when she stop complaining, you ain't a problem, you know. Wrong, I'm right.
Yes, that's not the case.
Me no need to say nothing more then. When the day come when somebody stop complaining about something we do every single time. And to be honest, as a group, man is that testimony to it. Like, we just say, listen, me.
Yeah,
We focus on the bigger picture. Like, in a make sense, we go back and forth. We focus on the bigger picture. We need to qualify for World Cup. We need to win a Gold Cup. We need to win, we need to win something.
And I think
you understand? And that's just the plain truth.
Yeah, the players.
For those go ahead, Manningsman, go ahead.
Think that I can speak to this, right? Because the players just decide, like, listen, we're not going to take anything external. And like every camp, you hear that. We're not taking anything external into the camp. Here's what we know. 10 years from now, the JFF...
Probably be the same thing.
Right. Here's what you don't know. If 5 years from now, Damian and Damari and Leon and Andre and Ethan and Mikkel, if you're going to find a next group, that we don't know. But what we know is 5 years from now, there will be a JFL.
Exactly.
So let's
So those of you in the chat who complaining I shouldn't put Damien on the spot, the question, so half are you going to say that, Cranky, you missed an opportunity to ask Damien the question about transparency, and half of you are not going to agree with me. So you can't satisfy everyone. The point of the question is this, which is we all want to know, no matter what we say. And Damien always did a good job of positioning a way in which we can get the information without him being explicit. So stop complaining. Anyway.
Yeah.
When that done, speak. When that done, but when not fully Jamal, we have little sense. But like there come a time where we just have to look at the bigger picture. And that's ourselves, and that's who's in the locker room, and what we want to achieve. You understand? We're not gonna make nobody hinder that. We have a big 2024 either way, and that's the main goal. So regardless of what happened, because remember, remember like this, I did in the federation for years, even before I'm a player. I grew up in the federation. I've been there, done that, seen it all. How much year ago we go World Cup? 26? 25 years ago? 98 till now?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Or even worse. So
at some point, Damien, we should have another conversation. Manningsman can bring you back. He can interview you about this. But I've always believed that players who have the intellectual capacity to provide perspective and have had exposure to professional organization can always contribute to the conversation and the strategy that Federation employs, especially in developing countries. So we do have a challenge now. The JFF obviously has an election coming up and people are writing manifestos. My hope would have been, but I've never seen this, that some of these players would have been engaged to get their perspective because they have a view as to what good looks like when it comes to football, right?
Yeah.
And my hope is that even subsequent to this election, that some of you guys will be brought into the equation to provide some perspective on what the federation can do to improve football in Jamaica, because you've seen it and you've done it.
Yeah, but why don't they try to go to places to get experience? We're lacking experience. It's not about the who good or who not good enough, you know. I think we have people that can do a good job. You see me? There are people out there that can do a good job, but they're lacking experience. They're not going to different organizations to do a workshop, to do stuff like that, to get that experience. They're not like going on shadowing people. They're not taking like information from other organizations and working with other and partnering with other organizations or federations at the club or international level to get that experience, to bring it back to your country, to do the right things. And it's simple admin work, simple modernization of things like flights, bookings, hotels, stuff like that. It's simple, but we still always have hiccups.
That's a very, very important point, because
you understand?
Like, let's look at Philadelphia, your club. Yeah, look at your club. That there is clearly an admiration for Jamaica from keep forgetting the coach that is there. Jim, yeah, Jim Curtin, right? Loves Jamaica, obviously. Like, could there be opportunities over the years that could have been, especially with Andre having such influence as a captain, you winning awards and stuff, being there, and other players, Corey Burke being there. Like I said, for an admin person to do internship there, like I said, to learn in a different space. You understand me? Like,
stop. Like, you know, like, okay, Jamaica doesn't have a program. Yeah, them have Michael and replace a Spanish town name. GC Foster. They have that, but they're not sending these people abroad to do internships. They don't even send the people them in some places in clubs in Jamaica. Do they have a sports management or a sports administration course whereby you can send people in? MLS clubs love interns because a whole heap of jersey there for full and wash and whole heap of admin work for there and whole heap of ball there for sort out and inventory and whole heap of like flights there for book and whole heap of team admin stuff. You know how much that goes a long way on your resume, you know. You know, so you can go overseas 2-3 months, get that experience, you get everything paid for. You bring that back to Jamaica, man, half year, you know.
Yeah.
You understand?
That's a good idea, you know.
They're not doing that. You understand? So when you find out, you know, when people try to come apply for your job now without the experience, I just see them cycle over and over and over and over, and man, lack things, you know, where them need to know, like we remember, you know, within our club, you know, we're used to a certain way, you know. Things are done a certain way, you know.
How difficult is that though? Because
it's to be honest.
I mean, I can understand because I've experienced it with you guys. How difficult it is. Like, you leave from a Philadelphia. Right?
To be honest, you can't ask me. If I ask the next man, we just stop living Jamaica. Because if you ask me, it's like I've been to it. You see me? So there are no expectations and there's nothing that is a surprise. Even if it just happened new, me never experienced this yet. Me no surprised.
Okay, yeah.
So you'd have to ask a man like them or like Whisper, like Ethan or one of them man there. You see me? We just stop living Jamaica. You can't really ask me.
Because it must be, you know, I'm just thinking in my head, because when I think about what you guys are accustomed to, just imagine, like, you guys are domestic, right? Somebody like Andre and you. Imagine the guy he has never been in a space like this. He's used to things a particular way. It probably very difficult, and some of us don't appreciate that, you know. Some of us don't appreciate, like, why Mikel struggled when he just came. Why Ethan struggled when he just came. It's like we don't consider those things that these guys are coming from.
So Banisman, does the Damians of the world try to educate and inform them that you're going from the penthouse to whatever else you're coming to?
To the no house.
No, me stop my talking days done, man. Management know that. Keep me not saying nothing my mouth.
No, he's saying like to help the players adjust to.
No, to actually acclimate to a really different environment, right?
Everybody love me.
Yeah.
Make good with everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody asks everything me, like, other than Blakey, you don't know.
Yeah, and I mean the players
relay the message to me.
And the players are fine. I think the players themselves, the crop of players, they are good. And like I said, there's a consistency with their practice. But I just think sometimes as fans, a little bit more patience is needed, because when you're coming from elite environment and you get dropped, like especially when it's not like a long camp leading up to it. For example, like when you had in Australia,
simple thing.
Yeah,
Simple
but
things
say you're
like
coming.
injuries.
Imagine, for example, a player coming to make a debut against USA in March, and it's like 3 days before the game, and you're coming out of, say, you're just coming out of Man City.
A game.
You're coming out of Man City, that
African
environment, and then you get to the Jamaican space. It takes a little while to adjust to how different things are in terms of from the very basic, from meals to massage to training equipment and to market will be in the States, so those things will be in the States. But you understand what I mean? I think we have to be, as fans, we have to show a little bit more understanding to the.
But Mannings, I think we have to give the fans. We have to. So here's my concern about that, Mannings man. You have to educate and inform the fans, because if I don't know, I'm going to judge based on what I see.
No. The fans know. The fans know. So it's not good. But guess what? Are the fans them concerned now? Them not here we are talk about it or cause no problem about it like one time. So them feel like say, oh, everything probably good because of the girl them alone and make nice. But as I say, when you have a girl who are complain every single day and she stop complaining, it means they gone to the worst. Or is it that she's just okay? She make up her mind. So listen me. This is how I gotta operate, and nothing can derail me from it. Just like us, we have a plan, we have a vision, we have things we want to achieve. No matter what the obstacle, circumstance, anything, we are going to look past it, focus on the task at hand.
Yeah. So here's a question for you, Damian. This is coming from left field as you're talking. Do the men's team communicate with the women's team at all? Are there any engagement?
Not directly.
Okay.
Not directly. I have good relationship with a lot of the women's players, and you know when things happen, things will talk, but not directly. There's not like a forum or a group chat or where we will talk about stuff because it's different issues. You understand? It's similar but different. You see me? So I think we should. You see me? But it have to be a collective agreement and decision.
Yeah. Damon,
because I think you guys went through a lot of this before, and maybe you could have helped. I feel from where I sit anyway. When you've experienced something, you can provide your perspective. They can take it or leave it in terms of what you have seen, what you've experienced, and what
I think they're doing a good job, though. I think they're doing a good job.
Oh, you do? Okay.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah. Damon, do you see yourself coaching after football, or you'll be in?
No, too much instability in coaching football. Because you can be doing good and get fired, you can be doing bad and get fired. So
because your degree is in business management.
Yeah, but me I gonna be. Me I plan to get like my license, my agent's license thing, but me not go coach. I don't think I'll ever. Probably like if me feel like me say me want come like coach Manning Cup just for kind of help or give back or
Get back to your school. Okay.
Yeah, or like
you say you want to be an agent. You think you can spot talent?
Yeah, man. Yes, man. We have that in the works, man.
Tell me some players on the local market or.
All right. You have this, I don't know them by name, but we can get explanation. You have this one kid from Clarendon College, left foot. Not left foot, he right. Right foot, yeah. That I read from Tivoli. Come from Tivoli when play for CC.
Trayvon Reed cousin.
No, man.
He's not there anymore.
No, man. You have a little youth, the body youth, man.
He's not at Clarendon anymore, man. That was last year. Malachi Reed.
Yes, but when I'm looking Bridging brother, you see me? Him?
That's Roger Creed. Isn't that Roger Creed?
Roger Creed, yeah. Roger Creed's son, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Marquis Creed, yeah.
Him did the same way.
No, man. Him at Phoenix, and he was in Belgium with Phoenix.
Yeah, like him. Straight U23 Academy. Right away, bill him after 2 years, put him on the transfer market. You see me? Yeah, but if a youth will come through the thing like the Chongi from Mount Pleasant.
Akwasa Chong?
Yeah, you see a man like up with them and ease them. No, I mean, king
Yeah.
them. Put them in some chopping house, man. They call them a chopping house. Where you prime them, you put them through fitness and you put them through
Them man,
discipline.
I think I can give me some little 17-year-old. Them man,
No, man. What do you mean? The man about 23.
Them man are too big, you know, man. Them man, they should be in
No, so no. You're
23.
never too old. What you say? You're never too old to be great, man.
Okay.
You're never too. But if you look on teenagers now, you're gonna say like, yeah, only for teenagers to them. I have a little youth there from what a Craig boy them there still. Mona, the striker. Yeah, but
the kind of college striker that a lot of people talking about him called Kaim Dixon.
yeah.
That little one that they speak about. So
You have a youth from Idle. Striker youth. From Idle, you have a winger from Idle too. And then you have
I think
JC.
and you have Adrian Reed Jr.
Yeah, Adrian Reed Jr. also. Yeah. And then you have Pele son also, but they are Phoenix though.
Yeah.
Only for youths there, man.
So you say you'd rather be in the
yeah, because for me, I think like the players aren't represented. All right, look at like Jamaica Football Premier League. It's a professional league, you know, whether we like it or not. You're getting paid to play.
Yeah, but like
you understand? But who represents them?
Yeah,
who represents them? They're not a guidance. Some of them might take 30,000 and them thing. They're like, that's crap.
You know what happened? So I've had this experience, right? There's a lot of players that I help. And the players will say to me, you know, management, pastor, when the team call me, I'm going to tell them that you are representing me. Because they know that if they go to the club are going to tell them all the, some ridiculous things. Anyway, so here's what happened. It's when they go to the club, and they tell the club, you have to call this person because they are my representative. Most of the clubs in Jamaica tell them, say, no matter.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily about pay. Like, I'm not going to say, unless it's an international transfer.
Yeah.
Because you have to have a youth them in a professional environment from a early stage, you know.
Yeah, but Damian,
and professional mentality, you see me? So you represent them early, regardless if you're taking money from them or not. Because once them have that,
no, I don't want the club.
Me have a representative.
When the players start telling the clubs that they have a player representative, them don't want to talk to the player again.
Oh well, lose a talent there, so move on to the next one. But me believe me can get like, it's not only like going to the professional level. I talk about getting into college, getting into junior college, high school early. So get in the US system early, get in the academies early, all the 12-year-old them, get your host family if your family can't come with you, get in a US system early, high school, transition into college, transition into USL Pro or Next Pro or Europe. You understand? And people are talking about, you have man in Jamaica like, okay, you have all heap of man. Say for instance, them now get the opportunity to play in a big leagues like Europe, whatever. Bro, the Middle East market is huge, you know. Like Qatar, development system. Saudi Arabia, academy with them, about the whole of the man them for the national team go through the same academy. Like there's so much other markets that are there where we can go into. Like literally, oh my God, Egypt, me have people that call me from freaking Al Hilal. I say, yo, them want this a player and them want this a player, you know. The owners from other clubs come and say, yo, every time, you know the man say, every time I ask for players, they bring me Brazilians, they bring me Africans. Why don't they bring me Jamaicans? I love Jamaicans. They work hard and they half the price anyways. And you do the same amount of work. Because you have to pay a Brazilian $5 million, you can give me $1 million, I'm going to go do the dirt. You see me?
That's a good point. Half the price for the Jamaicans. Go ahead.
I mean, there's opportunities.
I want to pivot the conversation a little bit, Damian, and talk about fans because the attendance at games, not only in Jamaica, by the way, even in the US, I know Canada was different. We haven't seen the volume of attendance that one would like to have. Any perspective on this? Physical attendance at the game, so we don't see a lot of even when they
to be honest, the Canada game still, you know, I'll be a Jamaicans in Iceland, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Apart from Canada.
No, me I talk Canada in Canada. Me not talk about Jamaica.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Apart from Canada, in Canada, Canada and Jamaica wasn't like that actually.
I must say again, but I'm gonna go earlier. Yeah, have enough money me go up on social media and say, no, good. This a man not good, that a man not good. But him nah buy a ticket to come watch me.
Right.
I will say this, since I've been a part of the whole thing.
Him nah spend $1,000 come watch me and him nah tell me good luck. Nah.
Well,
but
some
when
of
me
them
make
are-
a mistake, him quick for tell me about my mother in Instagram and tell me say me a crap.
The people are saying that the tickets are too expensive.
$1,000 expensive, come on.
That's what some people say. The ticket should be for 500. One, they say that, and then they say that the team has to be winning. But I said to them, in the last year, only Mexico and Canada have defeated Jamaica in any game. But people still don't watch the game.
See me I play for Jamaica, I go 2 year unbeaten. When Tapa coach, we go 2 year unbeaten, we rank 42 in the world.
Yep.
Our stadium still empty. Me there in an area with Jamaica where we don't need work permit to play for Jamaica because we rank top 40 in the world.
Yeah.
And we rank 3 in a CONCACAF.
That's true, because after the Gold Cup final, we went up to number 3, yeah.
So,
And people-
I don't know what them are talk about. I will say them still empty. No man, them they even know if matter play because they not check socials. First of all, them not do a Paramount Plus subscription for watching the Nations League match. Them not spend $1,000 for come buy a ticket. That's the reason. It's not our fault. We are win, lose or draw. The stadium is empty.
No, actually, they're doing Paramount subscription. They're just not coming to the game.
Exactly.
Because my friends do Paramount subscription. I do Paramount subscription, but they're not going to the game. And the question I'm asking myself is why? Is that the game is that just the fans are not into the football as they should be? Is it that we're not advertising the game strategically enough and targeting the right audience?
They know. When the players in Jamaica, them know. We post on social media, we go live, everything. So them know.
Right.
Obviously, yeah, sometimes JFF can do look better with them graphics and them promoting, but I think the price is reasonable. You know how much money you have to pay for go watch a match in US?
Yeah, because I went to watch Jamaica versus Guatemala, and the Guatemalans came out in numbers. But not only that, it was families coming to the game. It was mom, it was dad, it was kids, it was aunts.
No, with me,
I
buy like management can tell you, I like 50 tickets. Me get every match, you know.
But when
him
say get people, you mean buy?
Yeah, like when people will come in. No, obviously make it no, but like when people are come, like people, you see me? Me make my people them forward because me want to feel the energy and the support there. You see me? Me, I want to probably do. Yeah, other players buy, but me feel like me buy the most ticket. But me love that. All right, they said the greatest experience me having a player Jamaica. I win the Gold Cup when we score a stadium 2019
against Honduras. Yeah.
But again, Liam Bailey did fresh on the block. Everybody want to see him, so people can come out. You understand? And first actual game that for Jamaica because I never played against the US in the US.
2019, right? It was
2019.
It was before the pandemic. Yeah.
People did come out, but again, Jamaicans will love new things. As one player, them tired of player, a new player come, that old player they for go on. New player them want. You see me? But they're not willing to stick with the people them where we're gonna do the right thing.
Well, hopefully turn up for the game in Nation League in Dallas. It's a little bit.
Yeah, man. One thing, we always get support in Texas. Okay. Texas, Houston, Dallas, Austin, we always get support. Canada, we always get support, 100%.
They're asking what is your favorite sport other than football?
Basketball. I watch tennis a lot.
Yeah. And then this one says, Nana sings what? I think he's saying what Nana thinks about Whisper.
Whisper, a world beater, man. He's gonna be great. Once him stay disciplined and focused as he is, he's gonna do great things, wonders in his career.
Yeah.
He's willing to learn.
Big up Dexter's Lab. When always making the funny videos.
The comedian?
Yeah, the comedian. Says JFF, I think, can do more in terms of getting the team on the ground. Remember, most of the players are English based, not from the community.
Yeah, but the same communities don't even support the local players. You understand?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying.
It's kind of funny because you're saying that, like, all right.
Bring the Englishman them come because they want to take picture autograph, but when want to the local man them where Univia support too. You understand? You don't even support the man in born in Jamaica.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But maybe what they're saying is that, like, I think that maybe what the team can do, well,
integrate themselves more,
like
in the communities.
You don't, and that is the thing, you don't have time. So if you come to Jamaica, for example, and yeah, that is the thing. The team don't really have the time now to interact with the public, like to go to a school as a group and meet some kids. Or 5 go to this school, 5 go to that school, or you understand me, to probably go in halfway tree and the
like
bus.
We've said that before now. We've said that because we've gone to places before. But it's just not consistent because of the timing and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that is part of the problem. But here's what I know, and I tell people this, is that I've never seen the team at a venue and the Jamaicans who come there don't get to interface with the team. So if you come to the game, you will meet them or agree. It's not like you go in the locker room. You'll meet Andre Blake. They will interact with you. So even if they don't come to your community or to your, come to the game, because the players, I know this, that they will, Leon, whomever, Whisper, Ethan, they will take Bobby, they will take pictures with you, they will come and stand, whatever it is, they will sign stuff. So come, yeah. This one says the 1998 program was different. Most of the team was,
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right. So Damion has 10 minutes. Awesome. Wonderful chat. Listen, so Cranky, I'm going to let you ask a question, because what I want you to do, Damion, make sure I give you time to thank some of the persons who have been very instrumental in your growth and in the process. You're 31 now, you understand me?
Yeah, 30. Don't give me the 31 for me. I'm 30, man.
No, you know why? You know why I said that? Because I said 30 at the beginning, but then you said you changed your name to head of state 31,
Yeah, but that's my number.
Oh,
the only reason I'm now we're 31 now, because somebody said I we're at a Philly, so I'm just go to the 17 when we're here for the country. But normally 17, 31, just like my father.
Okay, all right. So, sorry, ask Damion what he thinks about your. Oh, what he answered that earlier about his new midfield position. He prefers defending. Go ahead.
Me fan side? Oh, I'll think about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Cranky, what do you want to ask? And then we throw it over.
I want to ask Damion this, which is, we've had a long conversation. Well, you've had a long one. I've had a very something in between. Not as long. But for Damion, actually, the question for Damion is that what do you think that you would like to communicate to the audience that you haven't done during this conversation? Something you think that's key that they should know that we haven't talked about during this whole, I think you've been on over 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, something that irritates me the most. People always say, me and them, I say, bro, like, I'm a walking red card.
Oh, this is the man on the screen.
I have said that Damion is too aggressive sometimes and should let me feel a little tackle. Yes, I've said that. And will create a situation where he gets well, no. Walking red card doesn't mean you get red card. No. It means you're on the cusp of getting red card for almost a lot of tackles.
7
years. All right. Stop it.
In 12 years.
How much red card have I get in my career?
Seven for Jamaica.
I heard it's 7. I heard it's 7 for Jamaica.
In 12 years.
And how much for Jamaica? 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So owner say me so long me upon the border, I get almost get red card every match for Jamaica, and I have 59 cap. Them say. We're not rubbish, man.
It's quite a few games. I watch all your games, I watch all.
So why would you call me a walking red card if I haven't gotten a red card and you don't even remember what red card I got?
No, I remember the red card you got. Wasn't it against the US?
You're there.
What was the record? Was it the US game? I'm just trying to remember the games. I don't remember all the games.
No, it was the game that they used VAR to give him the red card at the national.
Oh, yes.
And that was not a red card.
Yeah, it was against Mexico. That I thought it was robbed. That's why I left the game, because I felt like they robbed us, because that was not.
So no,
the header was what?
Which other match you ever see me play me get a red card? Okay, you can't see at the club level, You've never seen me get a red card at the club level.
But you've gotten 7-year career, right? So you must have got them some level.
In the USL, Who no never that watch me a play?
Well, I don't watch USL. I don't watch the local Premier
Exactly.
League.
Or like in Norway. So when I say me get red card,
So,
I don't. None of them people who say me I walk in red card. I've never seen me gotten a red card before.
No, I saw the game you get the red card in. No, Damian, let's back up on this. It's the
I'm just saying,
nature of
you
the
can't
tackling
say
now.
that. That's disrespectful. It no matter about the aggression of the tackle, me not getting a red card.
Right, because the refs in CONCACAF, you know, a little bit less latitude.
Wait a
They
minute,
give more
so
latitude in CONCACAF.
I can't go follow me play against. Me play all over the world.
Right. So you don't think Damian sometimes is too aggressive? Because I call you out on this, I must admit. I said, but do Damian Lowe is right back and his midfielder make the tackle versus
Alright,
going to make the tackle and cleaning up.
Question.
Yes.
How many fouls do I commit per game?
I don't have those stats.
What do you know? Say me I walk in red card.
No, let's
I don't
pivot from the
commit
red
4
card.
foul in our match every game. I don't. On average 3. Check my last 10 games then.
Yeah.
Right. So pivot from the red card, Damian. Let's pivot to what we're focused on, which is
in the
this.
Canada
No,
game,
I'm just saying in the Canada
No,
game.
I understand. In the Canada game,
Everybody has said, "Oh, me fi be careful get a red card."
He had one. He had one.
I
foul.
want
you had a
foul.
yellow that game. You have a yellow, right?
Yeah, for the foul, that is not a foul.
Yeah, early in the game, and I think
Right.
because early in the game he got the yellow card, and then and he didn't commit an next foul for the rest of the game.
I've never gotten 2 yellow cards in my whole career, you know. A ref never yet took out 2 yellow cards and give me ever.
No, look, I've said numerous times that Damian is too aggressive in certain games. That
In
Damian
what
should
game?
allow his midfield. Wait, a lot of games, Damian. Come on, Damian. A lot of games.
So wait,
They
no,
hate
you
the
talk
game.
about the
Wait.
tackle. You talk about the tackle.
There are 2 things. There is the making the tackle when your midfielder can make the tackle, and
Did
there's
I miss?
also sometimes you miss.
Where?
Sometimes the ball gets behind you. Sometimes the ball gets behind you.
To
and
last
probably-
miss a tackle.
No. I think what they're talking about there.
No.
Hold on.
You
hold
go
on.
to tackle and the ball gets played around you sometimes.
So how is that a walking red card? You're not country did you say? You can't
No.
see that?
I said move on.
Aggressive.
No,
or
I
make
said
you
move on
red
from the red card. I said move on from the red card. We're talking about the aggressiveness.
card. Okay.
Move on from the red card. Move on from the red
I
card.
think the game that we played against Haiti, I think because I think Dravian was playing on the right side, and I think one of those balls, I think it went over. Because I remember coming back because I was at the game coming back and I hear people speaking about.
On the first goal, I'm a trip behind him, like I'm a trip up on him heel.
Yeah.
Okay. If you
Yeah.
analyze that game, you see, as a
Yeah.
centre back, you train to do certain things. It's automatic, right? How would this accompany life?
Is it, you know this guy?
Oh, Tigat.
Yeah, him say I have a question for you. So we just but
When the ball kick diagonal, trigger go. It's just like when I 4-4 and you move,
Yeah.
the rest drop, come inside, one move forward, the rest come behind. Trigger go, the man flick the ball, me going at the channel, right centre back and left centre the left centre back come round, left back come round.
so that's
But
what.
then you forget into that.
Yeah, Tigat.
Exactly. We've had a good conversation. Let's not get into those things.
Quick question, and then Damon has to go because
Damian, when is the next move? You have
Can
a
you say-
Europe now,
hold on.
or you still are staying in
Can you
US?
say good evening?
Good evening, management cranky. Big boss. Oh God. When is the next move? When are you going into Europe, sir? That one, you know.
More ask you a question. Who sent you that voice note?
Which one?
The recording with JFF.
Eh?
The recording with JFF.
What is what kind of
Damian, the school again, man.
And them
Damian,
link it
you,
forth in DTM. Anyways, right now,
yeah.
Oh, so you guys have some. I don't know about what's going on, but continue.
right now, if me at home at the next move,
Yeah.
I'm a contracted player by the union, but you never know. You never know. I had a really good year.
Right, yeah.
Unfortunately, personally, but team-wise, it wasn't good because I go for 5 semi-finals and lose. Normally, that night, I'm like, I win something, but I just say it goes sometime, I go Gold Cup, Leagues Cup, MLS Cup, Champions League. Yeah. 4 semi-finals and lose all 4, but other than that, I had a good year. I mean, there's always interest. There's always people reaching out. But
You got it.
now I'm contracted by Philadelphia. But I mean, you never know. When I window open when this January 1st, December 31st. So
Yeah.
something probably happen. Something might happen.
But your
But
contract
not
ends
for now.
2024.
Yeah. How long is the contract? I thought it
No,
was
man. It's
a
a
year contract.
2023. No, so basically you sign with MLS, you know. So you sign a 2-year with MLS. So even if you go a different club, you're still under the same contract.
Oh, I keep on
Okay.
forgetting that you don't have a
Yeah,
contract
so
with the club per se. You
yeah.
have a contract with MLS.
So they have an
Okay.
option here. So them can tell you if them will keep you by December 1st, which you're gone, them can tell you if them will keep you for your option here. So them tell
Okay.
me say them will activate the option for the upcoming season. So I'm contracted for 1 more year
Okay.
with Philly. But you know, say 6 months left on that contract, you can negotiate with teams. You get yeah. So but you never know. I probably entertain. I don't know yet.
Come
But
on,
me have options.
Europe need your bad man.
All right.
You know that.
David, so I want you to take some time out. Okay, go ahead. Frank.
So in line with that question, Damian, I mean, you mentioned earlier you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
How much longer do you like to play? Would you like to continue playing? How long do you see yourself when you think about
be
your
honest,
future?
like,
You mentioned being an agent, so yeah.
I think I have so much to give in football when I'm done playing. Sometimes I get frustrated. I'm saying, "Well, I don't know." But then when you look at it, I have so much to achieve with Jamaica. Not even club-wise. I've won it all with clubs. I've won. Probably, I think I feel like the only club never win nothing with and Tampa. Like, when I talk about the loan spell them, but like, I think I've won a lot. You know. So after the World Cup, that's my motivation. You understand? I need to achieve that. I need to get to the World Cup. After the World Cup, I go retire from international football, and then play some more club ball. And then after that, I jump into my passion of just helping other players. Because I think Jamaica need it.
Yeah. All right. So Damian,
maybe you can run for JFF president in 2028, but that's another story.
Damian, please do not you leave them to. But how about somebody's asking about Crystal Palace? Number 2 is you always
2021 or 20? Yeah, I get an offer from Crystal Palace, but I was unable to get a work permit. So
okay, they're asking one. How do you feel about playing Saprissa because you're going up against Javan East? And would you ever come back and play for Harborview and then take your time to say thank you to all your fans and all the people who watched and listened to you?
I think Saprissa is a good team. I think Javan East have a good season, I think. But again, that they're too far. Like, I don't really think about that now. A vacation.
yeah.
But it should be a good matchup.
Yeah.
What else?
Harborview, would you ever,
No, I never played Premier League when I was in Jamaica.
Yeah, you never. Right, you played under 20.
So, under 21.
Yeah.
You don't know about them league, them man. Under 21 league there. When
you
play
before Premier League. What are you talking about?
Yeah. T-Gat don't know about them thing. How did T-Gat them start watch ball, man?
T-Gat don't get no game at school, man. I farm
Damian, strip not this to me. Me say something from management show and the man them beat me. Me say you play forward and them say I lie me I tell.
Yeah.
You ever play forward in your career?
Yeah, I was one of like the big prospects them in Jamaica when I was playing Jamaica. Like,
tell them when you never used to play forward for the national team.
Well, yes and no. Like but me never actually play in a game, like real game. But me go in like me get injured, so me go in as a attacker. You see me? And me get injured. So, but me play like Harborview. I play like say me play under 15 match, under 17 match, 9 o'clock in the morning. Me I play like under 20 match in the evening. Me I play 2 match a day. Like one season, me literally score like. I play 3 match, score like 12 goals, and then tell me to stop playing under 17 or under 15 and just go play.
T-Gat. So there you go, T-Gat. The man did not play centre forward for the national team. So.
I never play in an official game, but I like training and them thing there. But like I play like under 21, I play striker.
The man did have T-Gat. The man
like
did have
score a goal.
The man did have Jamie Hyder play forward. You could have played
forward. No, sir, Jamie I never play forward. Defense, Jamie play, man.
A defensive player.
I want
Yeah.
you, man. But I tell me not more ball in the man's man. Not tell
But
me
yeah,
not
man, I
more
only
ball.
go like if you
Father
ask
and
anybody,
son.
I only go
You
my score
understand?
like my youth football in a Jamaica. Holy goal my score.
What? All right,
Yeah.
tell him.
Anybody can tell that. Spanner them can tell her that. Jerome Wade can tell her that. I'm going to go down a jungle, man. We make down there. Rumble.
Who is the best athlete in the family? Your dad, you, or your sister, the big
The father. The father.
No, say I'm mad. Me have a, yo, listen to me now. Someone knows say yo,
Are
you
you
know,
younger
man.
brother?
Don't
The big
play with
one.
me now.
Listen to
The
me.
big, almost,
Listen
man,
to me
almost
now,
7
man.
feet. Go ahead.
Listen to me now, man. Me have an uncle. Me have an uncle. You see anybody who used to play for Harvey back then? Me have an uncle named Orlando Lowe. Taffy them call him. Who they on the live who know doing the research? Just ask Andrew Boyens about him, Ludlow Bernard, anybody who play for Jamaica, Elder, or know about you. Them man they play with Peter Cargill and my father and everybody in the Abbeville team that year.
Oh, somebody said they're Nana uncle. Oh.
Yo, you see this man here? Huh. When you say Jeremy and you body no. When you say Peter Cargill body no. But when you never see him and him in a team with Peter Cargill and them man there, Jeremy never see him on bench. Me I tell you, and my father talk it out of my mouth. Say yo. But you don't know back in the day when you had the older sibling, you have to go work, make sure so the younger one them can, you know. You can provide for the family basically. So him did stop play and go work. You understand? Make sure some my father and everybody else good and thing. Yeah, him that sell tire. That's how my grandfather get named Tire. So I sell tire with my grandfather, is him and them thing there. But
Yeah.
I ask anybody, them man they are the God. My father bad, you know. But him, magician man. I tell you that. Ask
Your father
anybody
the
who has to play for
boss.
Jamaica.
Your father,
Boss.
my general, you know that.
Boss,
The
kid.
man.
One done.
Are the only,
Yeah, man,
are the
my
only
boss,
footballer-
that man.
are the only footballer I think Jamaica produced who could play every single position. Like I said,
No, all right. To be honest, my father market value in modern time, $100 million player easily, hands down. 100 million easily. If my father played in that area, easily as a striker. I mean, I talk or boast or brag about it. Like the thing that when me see him do, none of them striker have film qualities.
Oh. Yeah. And I hear
Touch,
people
right
say
foot and left foot, dribble, post up, and him fast. Inna the ear, header, free kick, strong. The man a complete striker, man's a complete player. You know? See a man, what day I see him, I say, yo, what? Yes, so I'm slim down right now. I don't weigh 220 pounds no more. Me a slim boy, you know, man. Me I say, yo, damn, this man at 220 pounds is a pit bull out there. And the man I kick them off, I'm 2 foot them. Of course, predominant left, but he's brilliant. My father, I'm gifted,
uncle,
man.
They're asking if uncle played. I think all of them probably, except for Damian, probably play for Rockford because even his
my
father
uncle play for Rockford, my father play for Rockford, but my uncle them, my father, like me, my father started at Rockford, but then him go Abbeville. Me never play for Rockford.
Yeah.
When I go Rockford, brother will come on for the Carlington Grant, he was the coach, and him cut me, him say, yo, guy, your yard. Yeah, no baller, your father a baller.
Your market value right now is £650,000. That's what I lost. So I don't know if it has changed, but I think they lost.
Yeah, but I mean, nah, say nothing.
All right, don't say anything. But I mean, who you want to as a close? Because I mean, I know you said the achievements and that has gone. You know.
I mean, thank everybody who play a part in my career, good and the bad. You know, I mean, sometimes you need people for critique you, so you can look back and do your homework and get back to the drawing board. I felt like this year was a really good year for me. So yeah, just big up to everybody. The most important thing, just keep the faith in us as players. As you may, we go out there, we not only represent ourselves, we represent the whole of Jamaica. You understand? So sometimes when we don't know where I go through, and enough time the man them get beaten, like, oh yeah, you're not good, blah blah blah. But what I say to the fans them is like, sometimes you can shoot a man a message, even if for 2 months I'm not see it. Can shut a man a message and say, yo, good luck today in the ball, you see me? Yo, sorry for the last day, you see it, but come again. Like, that goes a long way. that make a man want more, do more. So yo, you know, the fans them will never have a good game to do, but the fans them appreciate the same way, you see me? Because you have enough man out there, them never yet message a player, them never yet like like a line of motivation. You see me? Them never yet like them like picture, but them never really comment on that picture. Say, yo, good luck to the baller, yo, all the best to that, yo, you know, better luck next time. No, but a man quick for DM a man say, yo, you know, good, or tweets, oh, that man there, you know, a crap or whatever. You see it? Yeah, man, and buy some ticket and come and stadium, come watch match. You see, because you know, 12 man and we need the support because an empty stadium no look good. Because when the going get tough out there, I want to look towards for the strength, regardless, you see me? Yeah, but all of the Godfather them know themselves, you know, just respect and thank for the nourishment and the help where you want to put me through to my career.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I really want to thank you for coming on and being very, very open and candid here, you know, and at the same time being very professional in your conduct because you're not a snitch. What is that? Tiga, the way you're going with over there, man. Yeah. For coming on and sharing your thoughts. Really, really, really. And I always believe that people need to listen to these stories because every time I listen to one of you guys, I know that there's a youngster who need to hear this story. And if you go from the beginning, here are some of the points. Going on to develop a career is more important than winning a Manning or a Da Costa Cup. And a lot of the star players, let's go back to the beginning. A lot of the star players who came out of the Manning and Da Costa Cup, where are they today? The option to improve yourself is always better, right? You heard about the horrendous injury and recovering from that, you know, having success at a club and because of the injury had to move on and building back a career. You see the importance of that. You see, getting to the point where I don't let the outside factors bother me. The whatever is going on with the federation, that's not the focus. There's a bigger goal ahead. That, you understand me? You see that. When you come out and fine, criticize and all of that, but make sure that the criticism matches up with the facts and thing. Don't say a man miss the whole of the goal them. But when you check the stats, his conversion rate don't line up with what they say.
Man is man. I'm gonna stop you soliloquy by saying, Damian, just educate me about his red cards. Don't talk about goals because the stats are clear on goals. People follow goals and assists. They may not follow red cards as much. That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah. All right.
But thanks for the education, Damian.
I have one thing to say to for the youths them. In Jamaica especially, invest in yourself. Don't wait upon somebody if invest in you. Invest in yourself right now. For big money, but the time on the pitch, you know, invest in the technical ability, invest in being competent in things that affect you. You know, read, learn to understand, look what's going on in the world, watch news, you know, follow stuff on Instagram and Twitter and stuff that educate you, will give you knowledge and understanding so you can be you can say no smart, be able to talk, be able to you know, carry yourself properly. Like follow players on Instagram and like social media that you want to mirror yourself. You know, want to be like him, but at least try to take some things, the way you dress. You see me, the pants under the body thing and them thing that is done. You see me, the way you communicate, you know, write, read a lot. So it starts from this. So you have to make the groundwork, you have to create a foundation for when the opportunity comes, so you're ready and you not get basically bombarded with everything or overwhelmed with everything. You see me? Start from now. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself. No wait upon nobody.
Yeah. Would you recommend for that youngster listen to, you know, the 17-year-old just finished Manning Cup or the Costa Cup? Give them a book to go and read right now.
High Performance Habits.
High Performance Habits.
Yes.
By
I think who again? Napoleon Hill or one of them things. But once it's one author, I mean I remember, but I read it like 10 times. You have High Performance Habits. Or you can just read the Pirlo book. I think Therefore I Play.
High Performance Habit. Let me find that one. Where by Brendan Burchard.
Yeah.
How extraordinary people become that way.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's just basically, or like ego is the enemy. You have the one that told me read like 60 million times. But
All right.
the title don't basically explain what the book is about. You understand?
Yeah, it says about these habits will make you extraordinary. So sound like a good read for them youngsters. And some of you listening, you need to go and read them, man. But thank you, Damian. Listen, all the best for the festive season to you and your family. And let's see what 2024 was for you. We don't know what colors we could be seeing you in at the club scene, but certainly we know that I just have this feeling that
What feeling?
there'll be a trophy being lifted in March. So let's see, let's keep the dream alive. But thank you so much for coming on and taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us on the platform. And we hope we can sometime down the road have a next conversation like this after celebrating victory, so you can come back and interact with the fans and find a way to engage and interact with them. See, maybe you can get them to come out because they have a greater appreciation for to come out when we have a home game.
No, I'm good. I'm just go they go play now. If them like me, love me or hate me, still I represent. Me still I go try and make them proud as it.
Yeah, man. All right. So the next time he comes, people will ask him about Ethan Pinnock and Leon Bailey if people are too hard on him. You have too many questions, all of you lovely people. But thank you, Damian. T-Got, bless up yourself, You
T-Got on. Yeah. Well, go on. Every night, do ever jump on this live.
You don't know it, go. You don't
I
know it, go.
love it, man. But big up, and blessings, yeah?
Every time, man. All right, blessed Damian. Thank you. Yeah, so there we go.
Great show.
Yeah, man. Wonderful discussion. I loved even how cranky both of you guys interacted. There was no hostility. That was good. I think that was a very, very good sort of interaction. Listen, and people in the comment section, like, I
heard he only has one red card. I have to go check the stats.
Only one red card for Jamaica.
Yeah, for Jamaica.
Yeah. Let me just say to the people. Hold on, let me say to the people. I just say something to the people in the comment section. All right. Yeah, I would say just be a little bit careful. Not to Damian, but to the panelists, right? Like some of the comments, I would say I don't want to call anyone specific, directed at Cranky. Maybe it is in jest, but it's not healthy for an interview of this nature. I think this was such a good interview that never needed those kind of comments directed at my co-panelists. All right, so just be very mindful.
The co-panelists have thick skin, and I know what I'm dealing with. So,
all right,
but in certain environment, you have to manage the situation as best as possible. I see T-Got is just smiling, all teeth, every and anywhere.
I read T-Got smiling that show too.
No, so me I watch the thing from the beginning and I say me not jump on. I wait until the end. When they say 10 minutes, I'm gonna say I'm gonna jump on, You understand? Want to do the thing, ask the question, you understand, and do have the thing. When they say 10 minutes, say all right then, let me show my face. So yeah, it was a great show, you understand? Good question, Cranky. And I like him answer him question. Very intelligent, very smart, intelligent young man, Damion Lowe. You understand? Noticed that from ever since. So, and he didn't angle himself well, you understand, and did say what was needed. And I like the part when he was addressing the system and what needed to done. He said results. That is so true. You understand? That is so true. We the fans, that we are drive off, You understand? A result to us say if the team now win, we're gonna say the team not good. You understand?
But here's what was interesting in the conversation. Damian said something which probably doesn't link. Damian says they're still having challenges. I'm gonna put for Damian out. There's still challenges with the men's team, right, but they have objectives and goals they want to achieve. So no matter challenge is going to prevent that. It goes back to the point I've always been making about the girls, which is this.
All right.
Let me finish. And my point with the girls was this: you can achieve both. You can get your point across and negotiate while you're playing, trying to achieve your objective while playing. You don't have to use a nuclear bomb to get your way, Not playing is a nuclear bomb, Tiga. If you decide that, look, I'm going to try to make the Gold Cup, at the same time, guys, this is not working for us. So these things have to be addressed. You're still we only hear from the girls, really hear from the girls in Tiga. Out of sight, out of mind, in a sense, even though they're still in mind. If you utilize the platform you've been given in each window when you have to play to keep on making your case, it's hard for it not to be addressed. If I replace you, Tiga, then it's on the other side of the mind, And you will never be able to influence you need to do if you're not part of the situation. That was my perspective. Doesn't mean people have to agree with me, but that's my perspective.
And I agree with you, but I'm looking at that at a different angle. The girls have achieved something that the men have not. The girls have achieved back-to-back World Cup and also going to the next round. So my opinion, I feel like that's why they have took a stand, because they have reached to the pinnacle. You understand? The boys have not reached back-to-back work, and they're yearning for this. They want to go to the World Cup. So guess what? They are focused. They are locked in. While the girls on the other hand now, you understand? They back-to-back World Cup. Why are you treating me like this? We need some respect. You understand? And then, egos start.
Tiga, you know what's interesting, Tiga? I would love to see at the end of all of this, when it gets resolved, what the girl would have gotten if they kept on playing versus what they got subsequent to the resolution of this, and do a comparison. And I would bet my bottom dollar that when you're going to give a chance to play the first Gold Cup in the region, given where women football is trying to go, that attaining that goal and at the same time getting some benefit from it financially, otherwise, while also holding JFF accountable, would be better than achieving your goal of having the JFF make some decisions which are in your favor on a net basis. I would think about net benefit in a Tiga. What's my net benefit outcome? So if I'm going to get my way now, but not being in the Gold Cup, that's a big deal. We don't play competitive football until 2025 in Antigua. You think about that. We're in 2023, almost finished.
Hold on.
And I don't play till 2025. That's not a good thing.
Here's what I want to do, Tigat, right? Because I think, Cranky, what you're doing tomorrow, I think this would be a good conversation for you and Tigat. Like, I wonder if we could talk about it because there's some major breaking news about police arresting this JFF thing. I don't.
The JFF. Wait, I saw some picture. Police thing with the JFF.
There's just an immediate release just a while ago about policemen and stuff. So I think tomorrow, but I don't want to shadow the excellent time with Damian with some of these things. But I'd love for you and Tiga because I think this point about how the male team has chosen to deal with the situation versus girls. So can we
debate? Can I debate Tiga tomorrow? Tomorrow? People, watch this. I want to debate Tiga tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tiga saying the girls made the right decision. I am saying I don't disagree. I agree that they have issues with JFF, but they went around the wrong way. So we should debate it, man.
All right, so Tiga, tomorrow, Tiga versus Cranky, 7 p.m. live. All right. You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Bless up, everyone.
All right, you got man. Bless up. Yeah. So there you go. 7 o'clock tomorrow. T-Got versus Cranky. All right, we're gonna run right now. Because I got to go. Cranky had to go. Big up yourself. Thanks to everyone, every single person watching the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Really have to go. All right. Such a good program. Again, big up to Damion Lowe. Tremendous program. Really, I mean, so much. I learned so much even about his whole career. Bless up to every single one of you. All 450 we had at one point that were on the program. Those who commented, all the super stickers, all the super chat. Thank you for every single one of them. Every comment. Thank you so much. Listen, have a good day. Lots of stuff happening with the football that we can talk about tomorrow. But man, this has been I Am Sure Sports. And when it gets to this point of the show, we say we are over and we are OUT. Guess what? We are out of here.
Yo, watch about dog, SK New Earlys, the body out there, Sniper King I represent for I Am Sure Sports. You get to me, I say, when you want the latest news and sports and updates and all of that, check out I Am Sure Sports. You know the thing goes in. Remember, you cover the whole island. Remember Kingston, Westmoreland, Galchester, Orchard Race, Galtigo Bay, everywhere. I Am Sure Sports, check it out for the latest news and latest updates. Sniper King I represent. Where them feel like, ha. Yeah, someone on for the food from we young, from we day, you need I eat. I Am Sure Sports. Yeah, dog.